David Collins.
David Collins. David Collins.
David Collins.
David Collins.
You're listening to 30-minute half hour.
I hope you guys have checked out David Collins' 30-minute half hour podcast.
Featuring great guests like Andy Fiore, Katie Burke, and Cardiff Electric.
Never heard of these guys.
Hey, Joey, relax.
He's either hilarious or hates me.
Oh, well, I appreciate you, by the way, man. Thank you for watching it with you and your mother. I hope I was able to make you guys laugh a little bit in a hospital setting. I know that
certainly, and it's not often that she gets to smile anymore, so it's great that she had that opportunity with your special.
It means a lot, dude, so thank you.
Oh, this is the best podcast I've ever been on. This was the most fun.
Wow, what a compliment.
Yo, thanks for keeping this guy going and kicking ass and taking names. I don't know if I can swear on this, so I'm sorry if I messed that up, but dude...
We try to keep it a family show, but as you could see by that opening segment, we're getting a little edgier than we're used to, but our audience seems to be enjoying it.
This was tremendous. Thank you for having me, I guess.
I just want to say this is probably the best day of my life, Dave. I had a really great time.
This was a great time.
We'll have to have you back in the future. You've done such a good job in those games. Do you know Austin Ingalls?
I love Austin.
He did a great job on these games, and we're looking to have him back.
Well, I just want to say thank you for inviting me on. It was really great to be a part of this show. I hope you get Jerry back. I hope that they find him. And I wish you and your viewers the best.
Hi there. I'm calling to leave a voicemail for David Collins.
First-time caller, long-time listener.
Hi, David. Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Good morning. This voicemail is for David Collins. First-time caller, long-time listener.
Big up, David.
Hey, Dave. First-time caller.
Hey, David. This is Dan McCullough calling in.
Hey, David. Real glad to hear you on the air again.
Hi, David. This is Deborah, a longtime listener of your show.
David Collins, longtime caller, first-time listener. I love the show.
That's perfect. Everybody listening? Everybody listening? Perfect. Everybody listening? Perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? And that's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? That's perfect. Everybody listening? What a great episode. That's perfect. Everybody listening? I've been David Collins, and you've been David Collins, and you've been David Collins, and you've been the best.
You're listening to David Collins' 30-minute half-hour podcast.
That got some walkers. Radio.
Starring David Collins.
I've been known as a bit of a hot interviewer, and I need to confront you on something here.
You've seen him on KMKF or 30-minute half-hour show. But now, with his very own podcast featuring the best comedians and broadcasters from all over this great country of ours.
And not a lot of people know this about me, but I'm also a large fan of comedy.
Now here's your host, David Collins.
Good morning, everybody. If you curl it up like that, you might hear some of the bumping. That might be what that is.
Oh, gotcha. There we go. Yeah, try that.
But anyway, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Drive Time David Collins. Happy August 6th.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
Happy Hump Day.
It's nice to see you so bright and early.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We're joined here, of course, by David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show's number one fan. It's Delicious.
Yeah, what's happening? Good
joined
morning.
me last Friday.
Happy Hump Day.
Joined Blind Mike Geary show it was a Kirk Minahan show, I suppose.
Yeah,
we learned a little about that.
I was more there for Blind Mike myself, too.
Exactly.
So.
I didn't know nothing about that show.
Do you know
crazy
who Blind Mike
show.
is?
Oh, did you watch some of it?
Oh, I
We're
watched
joined by
it. Yes.
Delicious's mom this morning. Excuse me. Would you like to introduce yourself?
It is my mother. Yes, Ouija. Yes,
Yes.
it is my mother.
I'm Lori Rishi, also known as Nani. Everybody in Galena calls me Nani.
Is that right? I've never heard that.
Yeah, I'm the Nani. I'm everybody's Nani.
I see. Well, you bring so much.
Even Miss Kitty calls me Nani.
I see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Do you do music around the area? You cook
I don't do
meals
music,
for the
but I'm the
community?
boss of the music.
Oh, you're the boss of the music.
Yeah.
You're a bit of a director, conductor.
Yes, I am the director. Scott does a open mic every Sunday, and I'm the one that kind of runs it.
Very nice. And you've
Sets
been watching the
everybody up.
show. You've been watching Drive Time David Collins regularly.
Yes.
That's so
I do.
nice.
Yeah,
We see you
I
in the
love
live
the
chat.
show.
One thing I wanted to just inform you, I think at this point you figured it out, but there's a difference between the live comments and the comments. For a while, I think you were leaving your live replies just in the base comments of the videos.
I know. I don't know how it worked,
I
and
think you got it figured out.
I woke up late and I was trying to catch up, and
Right.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew how to participate in the show. I thought you might be being left behind there in the other comment section.
Yes.
Perfect.
She'll chime in about 5 minutes after the question.
Chat with Ouija and Robert
Yeah,
Wallace.
we got
What a
Merch
mess.
Mouse in there. What's
Good
up,
morning, Merch
Ouija?
Mouse.
Yeah,
I was
good
watching
morning.
an old video. Merch Mouse appears in all these old videos, his chats and other people's
that's
chats.
fantastic.
Because I was looking at some old content. So we were looking at this Blind Mike. Of course, we visited Blind Mike on Friday.
Yeah, Blind Mike Gary.
You tell me how you feel about this a little bit, Lori. So, Blind Mike Geary is a broadcaster in Boston. He does various shows. I had him on my show at one point a couple years ago, and then I went and did a couple things on his show and back and forth. We were building a relationship, and you would hear him talk on his show about how much he loved David Collins.
Right.
So I give him a few months' notice. We're going to be making a trip up to Boston last year. Give everybody a few months' notice. We met up with Carl in Rochester, New York.
Carl
Craig,
Hamburger.
Craig, with the hat here. You know Craig.
Yes.
We're going to visit him, but he kept having other things come up. He has children. He was very busy. He tried to make plans. In fact, a couple of the nights, but things came up. It never worked out, and that was understandable. But Blind Mike Geary, for no reason, just avoided me the entire time. He said he kept pushing it off to this last day, and then last day something came up, but there's no excuse. At any time we could have planned 15 minutes, and he really gave me no good reason as to what had happened there. So anyway, we leave Boston. That was fine. It was a good trip. But last week, the day before, he's doing a show in Iowa. I find out about it. He never told me. He's just trying to sneak into Iowa, my part of the country here, where I'm at, and get away with not seeing me. So we went and caught him on the show on Friday. Interviewed some people outside. But what do you think about that? What's with that? You think it sounds like he's avoiding me, right? What's with that?
Yep.
How do you take that? Do people avoid you ever?
Well,
it hurts
no
your
one
feelings.
ever
You say what?
avoids
Do you think
me.
I'm a threat to you or something?
No.
I think he thinks that I'm going to bomb the show. I think he thinks I'm a genuine domestic terrorist.
I tried to. I left a kind of thing on there.
A comment?
A comment? Yeah.
Yes, I left a comment. Nothing big.
Oh, on the Kirk Minahan show.
Yes.
Interesting. What did you have
I
to
just
say?
said that I hear David Collins and Delicious are in the audience.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's very
I
funny.
said that, yes.
And we were. Blind Mike did have a response yesterday. He reacted to us going on his show.
Yeah.
Never mentioned you.
Oh,
I thought that was
that's
crazy.
Grand. Yeah.
He never mentioned David Collins and Delicious came.
Yeah.
I forget to mention him sometimes too.
Is that true?
Yeah.
I
Well,
got
you're
a
used to it.
selfie with Blind
You got a
Mike and
selfie. It was the
stuff.
funniest moment of the day for me too. It was right before the show. We walked in. I said, "Oh, I brought Delicious with me." We had like a little back and forth from the back of the room with Blind Mike there at the front, and then Delicious, right before the show starts, runs up and says, "Hey, Blind Mike, can I get a selfie with you before the show starts?" And Blind Mike says, "That's fine." Blah blah blah. And they take a picture together. He says, "Oh, by the way, could I get what was your name?" And it was he said, "Oh, I'm Delicious." It was the funniest reaction. He had no idea he was standing next to the infamous Delicious.
Yeah, and he told me, he's like, oh, if I'd have known it was Delicious, I would have gave more respect.
Right.
More due respect.
It was very funny.
Oh.
It
Blind
was
Mike's very funny. It was the
Very
funniest part of
great.
that show.
Very
That
great
show was
moment. Yeah, it was.
Who are these people?
Yeah,
Who are these sports
that's what
nerds?
I was
These boring
trying to figure
sports
out.
nerds.
Yeah, I'm not too into sports.
Blind Mike was very funny, though.
But I do like Blind Mike. That's what
Right.
I think even when we were talking to other guys there, they were there for him too.
I still feel pretty slighted by him,
Just
though.
say.
And even his
Yeah.
reaction, but we'll cover this and they cover the event here. I still have a little music left. Do you like this? I played music at the beginning. We have a little banter. We set up the show. I also have some Daniel Alvarez here. And of course, we're joined by Lori, so we're going to be taking a quick look at her YouTube channel. You have a cooking video.
That was funny.
We're looking forward to that.
Yeah.
It's great. It's very funny. We were laughing about your hat.
Oh,
You
my
insist. You're so
hat.
defiant. You say, she
It's
says it's for
turkey.
this, but I told her, you're wrong.
Yes.
I know what this is for.
Yes.
Lori's a firecracker, and we have her on the show today. Good morning. Happy August 6th. Happy Hump Day.
Yes,
It's gonna be a great
she
show
gives
today.
me great legal advice too.
And welcome to the live chat. Maybe we can get a call. Blind Mike Geary has my number. If he hears me say anything too volatile, he can give me a call.
Oh,
we
he
can
could
talk about it
call
live
in.
on air.
Yeah. Hey, do you have that 800 number yet? The 1-800 David Collins?
No.
Oh.
We should.
Yeah.
We really should just get a Google line and have that number available, but we haven't gotten there yet. A lot of people have my personal phone number, though, at this point. They can just give me a call.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be nice. None of the chatters, unfortunately.
You never gave me your personal number. But...
No. No, that's not true.
I'm just
I reach
kidding.
out to you in
He
emergencies
does.
all the time.
I love it.
I have his
Dude, when I
number
see
now.
David Collins pop up on my phone, I get so excited.
That's the thing. That's the thing. Thank you again. I want to thank you publicly because nobody else. I have a day before I found out Blind Mike's going to be in the area. Well, I can't just let him get away with this. And I reach out to Delicious on a dime. He's with me.
Yeah.
And thank goodness, too. We had a 3.5-hour drive back. I was very tired on the drive back. Delicious was able to take over for an hour so I could close my eyes, which is very nice.
Hey, if you go camping and you wake up and your butt hurts, would you tell anybody?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'd probably go to the doctor.
Oh, lame. Okay.
Right.
That ruined my joke.
Did you swim in a river or something?
No.
Sometimes those worms can,
No. Because if you say no, then I'm supposed to say you want to go camping.
Oh.
And he fell asleep in the car. If you fell asleep in the car and you woke up and your butt hurt, would you tell anybody?
No. Is this a long string of jokes?
No. We'll move on.
How do we get there?
I have a joke.
Oh, that'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
Start the day with a joke.
Yes.
If you wear a bikini to the zoo, is it a zucchini?
I suppose.
If anybody needs legal advice, call Nani.
Yeah, there you go.
Getting pulled over by the cops late at night,
yeah,
call Nani.
Oh,
that's true.
right.
You made an appearance on
I
David Cost's
think
3.5
I
hour
have
show
that
via the
whole
phone.
Yeah.
Video. Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh, and yeah. She would
I
hang
was
out.
laying in bed-
Her and
yeah.
Pirate Stew would make good friends.
So Delicious and I went to Des Moines, Iowa. Woo. Very, very much last second, out of an inconvenience, but out of necessity. I want to stress the inconvenience, just because Blind Mike made a comment about me mentioning it, so I'll continue to mention it.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
It
But
was
anyway.
very inconvenient.
Also, I realized a few weeks ago, and I don't know why I apologize. His name's just Mike. You don't have to say blind every time.
We know he's blind, but yeah.
Is he blind?
He's genuinely blind, and I kind of confirmed that this time too because I pranked him. And I think his face reaction would have said that the prank didn't really work the way that I'd hoped. But he's blind, so he just kind of took my prank.
I would have figured, and he would have
Small
known it
light
was
prank.
me.
It's the only thing I could do. All I can do are light pranks. That's the only power I have. But be careful. Anybody out there could be. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
Especially if you come
There's a
into
lot
this
of
state.
Pranksters out there.
Anyway, so we went to Des Moines, Iowa. Drake campus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have a lot of fun out at Drake.
Really?
Oh.
Do you know this theater? Varsity Theater.
It's an old theater.
Oh,
actually.
I don't know about the theater.
Yeah.
I was young,
I see.
partying. It was in disco days.
Right.
I used to go out dancing and then, Drake University.
Out in
and
the
then-
lights, not in the dark theater.
No.
She was into disco. Don't let her get you wrong.
I set it up a little bit. I thought I was going to do a different introduction from the campus there, but when we got
yeah.
there,
No, that was
people
great,
were
yeah.
already showing up. We were an hour before the show, so we just kind of did this little intro here outside Varsity
Dude,
Theater.
we met Zach Hoyle out there. That was great.
Oh, yeah, Zach Hoyle joined us. Thank
Yeah.
you again to Zach Hoyle, by the way. I
Heck yeah,
hope this
shout
isn't
out.
really quiet. And we're in front of the Varsity Theater for the Kirk Minahan Show live tour in Iowa. This is the show that Blind Mike did not tell me anything about, and we had to find out about from some other listener of the show. So we're going to be standing outside here and doing a lot like what we do in Floodwater Comedy Festival, talking to people going into the show and finding out more of what's going to be going on. Oh, quick announcement, by the way. Floodwater Comedy Festival is happening in September.
Nice.
So it's been announced.
Yeah, that's
Auditions
great.
end at August 16th and the end of September. That's the only date, which is good. That way people can plan to not
Yeah.
know what date it is until a week before again.
Yeah,
But
that'll be great.
They do a
be
great
out there
job
doing
over
street
there.
work. Yeah, we gonna be interviewing people.
I couldn't live my life like that. I don't understand.
I'd like to know what the date is, but we'll be there at Floodwater this year. But I think today we're actually going to be going inside of the show. That's
true.
We'll see what their camera policy is. We went and visited the show. Anyway, turns out they were filming, so we didn't need to film that much.
Did you have to It
was a free show.
You could just walk
so we're
in.
out here in front of the
in.
Varsity Theater, of course. And we walked in, and I don't know what they were talking about. They knew I was there. I walked in, and a couple people in the audience yelled, "Blind Mike, duck," as if I'm a threat. I'm not a threat. I left my gun at home, and it's a fake gun, too, by the way. Anyway, I'm just saying. I don't know what this impression is, and nobody...
Yeah, I was watching.
Nobody's giving me
one
any...
time I saw you waving that thing around.
Oh, well, it's a prop. It's a good prop. It gets the point across.
Yeah, I usually have a knife.
That's good. I carry a knife with me, too. What kind of knife do you use?
A cake knife.
A big cake knife. That's good. Nobody suspects that as a weapon.
With Zach Hoyle about... We've booked many comedy shows, or been a part of comedy shows, and you wonder how many people are going to show up to a comedy show in Iowa when you show, and this is certainly going to be a comedy show.
That's true, and we didn't see a lot of people walk in. A lot of people must have gotten there right at noon, like an hour before.
Yeah, they must have been hanging out there the whole time.
We
no
saw
joke.
3 or 4 people walk in while we were outside the venue, maybe 5 people, but there were 30 people in the room. They filled that small room.
So are you here for the Kirk Minahan show?
So we caught someone here.
Are you part of the show?
I'm not part of the show.
Oh, that's exciting. Can you tell me? My name's David Collins. I'm host of David Collins' 30-minute hour show.
Now, this is a good look about everybody in the audience was somewhat about that look.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
That's how the audience, all 30 of them, minus the 3 of us, me, David, and
a couple of people that
Zach.
looked really wealthy.
Yeah.
He had a couple of thin, wealthy fans.
Yes.
That was strange.
Yeah.
And I was here because I have a relationship with Blind Mike.
Is he actually
Do you know?
blind?
Exactly. That's what I asked him when he was on my show.
That's why, yeah.
Right.
That's why they call him Blind Mike.
So about that, though, because I have no idea about the Kirk Minahan show.
Let us know.
So I'm here to confront Blind
Mike if you don't know the Kirk Minahan show.
Oh, well, he does multiple shows on his own. Do you not know any of the shows? You don't watch the Blind Mike Project?
Yes. Why Are You Laughing? Blind Mike Project. The Cheers show.
Right. The Quincy recaps.
Yes. Tuesdays.
This guy stood so far away from me.
Yeah,
too.
I know, and he
See
kept
this
leaning. Yeah. I was laughing with.
So what brings you to today's show?
Well, I grew up in Indianola, so just south of town here.
Shout out.
But I grew up a Patriots fan, weirdly enough. And
is this a sports-driven show?
It's definitely not. Now, Kirk used to be on WEI.
By the way, it definitely is.
Yeah, like from my understanding, and that's kind of what bored me on it.
If you're not a big sports guy, you're not getting any of these references. They'll jump to topics. The host never knows what topics. It was a very frustrating show because the host would just say, "Oh, does anybody else on my staff have a topic for the show?" It's like, didn't you bring a show?
I didn't understand what the basis, even the format of the show was. Like, it just seemed like they all just sat down and just started.
The producers are in a panic. They're looking for today's ESPN
how they
headlines,
were
trying to throw them something.
How they're traveling and stuff, but.
Like they expected the audience to drive the show.
Well, no, and then
which is funny too because I think they did kind of expect a little more audience participation. Delicious is the only one speaking up in the background.
Yeah, but then when I'd say stuff, then
every time they murmur too, they stop the show, be like, "What did she say about that?"
Yeah.
Give us something,
and then made it seem like we were. Not to interrupt the show.
Yeah, he did kind of.
It was like
poo-poo anything you said, but
back and forth. Yeah, so I was just like, do we, make it more fun or not?
Yeah.
You give this guy an inch though. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, don't give me an inch because I try to be respectful during other shows and stuff.
There with a microphone.
I know. I try not to interject myself anymore.
Well, I interjected. We'll get to that.
I know. It's grand.
This is before the show. We have
I didn't
before
want
the
to
show.
take the glory from David.
The show after the
show. Confronting Blind Mike for not being a good friend and telling him he's coming to town.
At the same time, I thought Blind Mike was pretty rude to you. And we have a clip of that. You're speaking, and he just stops. He just interrupts you and says something to me.
Oh.
You're speaking to him. He's ignoring you.
Man.
Which
was
was
a rude guy. I had no idea.
Sports-driven show, but about 10 plus years ago, I was just looking for, hey, there's no Patriot stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. So he has a background in radio.
Are you interviewing me or?
Well, I have a background in radio also. I've been doing radio since I was 18.
I'm just giving you shit. Sorry.
And Kirk Minahan, is that what you just said? He started in radio.
Yes. He was on WEI in Boston.
Interesting. Well, we were in Boston last year trying to confront Blind Mike. He avoided us like the plague.
Why were you trying to confront him?
Well, because we wanted to have him on the reality.
And that's true. At this point, I really, we don't really interact with Blind Mike Geary too often. There's no. But he came to Iowa. I had to jump on it. When we were in Boston, I was doing the reality show and things. It really seemed to fit with the reality show.
Yeah.
And it was a great moment and things. We just wanted the 15-minute shot or whatever the case was. Same with what we did with Carl. but we never were able to get that. So at this
Carl
point,
Hamburger, what up?
I'm a little more detached from it now, but
yeah.
Show. We thought it'd be a great.
It was a funny question. He's like, "What do you confront?" I had to think back. Like a year ago, what was the point?
Yeah. What was the point?
You know.
Episode.
Is your show good?
Right, David Collins' 30-minute hour reality show.
Right.
Exactly, and he's always saying how good it is, how much he says, "Oh, I love David Collins. I wish I could meet up with him." And then every time he's around, he avoids me.
I think he said he wanted to kiss you one time.
That's exactly right.
Yeah,
it's true. So anyway, what was your name again?
My name's Corey.
Corey. All right. Perfect.
I had to double check because I swore he said hoary the first time that he said it. I can't repeat that back.
Pretty sure like everybody there was on the golf course and then came to the show.
Isn't that a
Thanks
thing?
for stopping and talking
it's
with
so
us.
true. I mentioned that.
Are you nervous about the population of the crowd?
As long as I'm there, I feel like it'll be okay.
That's true. And I was glad he was there too. I was nervous that we were going to be the only people there at one point when we were standing outside and nobody was walking in.
Oh, I thought we were going to be walking into like a 200 room.
It was just like a 35-seater too.
Yeah, actually,
and
it was like
it
perfect.
fit snugly.
Yeah.
It was perfect. They did a good job. And like I mentioned, we were talking to Zach Hoyle. I said, if you get 10, 15 people, not unsuccessful. It's kind of tough to get people in a last-second Iowa comedy show.
Yeah.
You probably know that about running open mics.
Middle of the
you have
day.
to get people ahead of time. You have to make it a week ahead. They have to plan, next week we're going to this.
I advertise it like crazy.
This was advertised weeks before. Of course, I only knew about it the day before, but apparently it was supposed to be like an 8 p.m. show, and then it was a 4 p.m. show, and it ended up being a 1 p.m. show. But the people that were planning on going there had to rechange their whole schedule.
Yeah. A lot of people traveled in. They polled the audience beforehand, asking where everybody traveled from. Most people were, at least
a couple hours away.
Yeah, a couple hours away.
We were the furthest.
Yeah, we were.
Not to brag.
Great. Do they do crowd work at a show like this?
People came from Omaha. They were like, Omaha.
I guess,
It's an hour and a half away from here.
I guess, yeah.
Maybe.
Omaha ain't that far.
Do you fly?
Like today, did I fly?
We're talking about his weight.
Yeah. Or in general.
I mean, not with my arms, but I've flown it.
I refuse to fly in planes anymore. I'm going on a cruise in September. We'll be driving.
Okay.
To Texas.
Okay.
Looking forward to that. Well, thanks so much, Corey. Well, your size.
Yeah. He's the one
traveling.
that brought up the airplane, like flying.
All right.
and
Never
stuff.
had
used the
weight.
seatbelt extender before I
thought we were just making nice conversation.
Yeah.
Guess
he
we'll wait and
lost
see.
himself
You should
there.
come to the show.
Oh, we will be.
Good.
We're very excited for it. Look, I brought a crowd.
I did.
Yeah.
I'll check out your show.
Perfect. David Collins, 30-minute half-hour reality show.
That sounds great.
Wonderful.
Great. Appreciate your time.
Thank you, Corey.
See ya.
That's perfect.
Kind
Because
gentleman.
neither of them are here for the show.
Oh shit!
So we have Loophole coming in the
Yeah,
background.
Loophole.
I didn't know he was a part of the show at first because he was walking. He was walking 6 feet behind somebody else. They were separate, but they were both walking the same direction as if they were not attending the show. The first person was not attending the show. Loophole was.
Hey there.
Yeah.
We're waiting for people going into the Kirk Minahan show.
Oh, yeah. I'm in.
Are you? Yeah. Are you attending?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see you coming back.
Yeah. What's that?
We're going to see you coming back to the show.
Yeah. When does it start?
1 o'clock. Right. Oh, yeah, you actually
So
are.
he was just walking around the block.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
just doing laps around the block waiting for the doors to open.
And then he seen us, and he was kind of dodge out of the camera and stuff.
Right.
And yeah,
I'm
good.
Loophole. I'm a famous caller into the show.
Oh, really? I know
Yes.
nothing about the show.
Oh, you don't know anything?
No, we're here to
Fuck, man.
we're here to check it out.
Oh, so I'm nobody.
My name's David Collins.
And apparently in the Kirk Minahan universe, this guy's kind of
a big,
people know about him. Zach Hoyle was very excited. He said, Loophole, that's like a legit person. I said, I have no idea. Who's this guy? He looks like a wrestler. Apparently he was a wrestler.
He's a big call. Yeah, he calls in on the show a lot. So
He's like Kirk Minahan shows Ouija.
yeah.
What are you guys?
David Collins 30-minute half-hour show.
Okay. Is that like a podcast?
That's a show.
Oh, it's a show. What do you guys like? Where on TV or?
Oh, well, it's everywhere you find shows.
Yeah, YouTube, all that good stuff.
Right.
Oh, okay.
That's exactly right.
Wow, you guys are right up the alley of the Kirk Minahan show, I think.
Is that true?
Yeah, you guys have never seen.
Well, not at all. I have a relationship with Blind Mike, though, and he's been avoiding me, so I'm here. He's in Iowa.
Okay, David Collins, that's right.
Right.
I did mention you on the show.
There are a lot of David Collins. I understand if you thought there was a different one. We have a segment in my show. When I meet other David Collins in the wild.
Oh, really?
They say, my name's David Collins.
Okay. Yeah, they did mention you on the show, and Blind Mike is ducking you, so definitely give
What's
him
with
that.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that crazy?
Rude.
Behind my
And then
back.
when he goes to his show, he says, I love David Collins. I call him, and he just doesn't. He hasn't called me since September.
I'm a human being. Isn't that crazy behavior? Publicly mocking me.
or he lies about our relationship in public.
I gotta be honest. He's like, I've been watching the YouTubes of their traveling from Massachusetts to Iowa.
Right.
He's like the diva of this group. He's like the Paul McCartney of this. Like, I don't know where he's got like Kirk says this thing like unearned arrogance. Like, I don't know who Blind Mike thinks he is, ducking Dave Collins.
I couldn't believe how ruthless some of this Kirk Minihane. Everybody was kind of mean. They beat down on Blind Mike too. And at one point, we're going to see Blind Mike says like, "Oh, David Collins, he's a nice kid." Blind Mike, we're the same age. These guys are so. He's like, he thinks he's one of these 46-year-old sports nerds. It's like, Blind Mike, you're 33. You're my same age. It's crazy behavior.
Yeah, maybe he was.
What do you think, Lori?
He was hanging out with
I
old
think
people
you are a nice kid.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, it makes sense coming from you. I just think,
Yeah, she's 69, so
Yeah, I'm going to be 70 next year.
You say that, of course, it's very sweet. But if somebody your same age says that to you, it's a little belittling, no?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Yeah, I guess.
That's all I'm getting at.
Grand guy. And I don't know, when David Collins hits me up, I typically just say yes, and then I ask myself, like, shoot, I guess I should have asked what it was for, but I just typically say yes.
Right. Well, that's
Indeed.
very sweet of you.
Right away, you're all in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You make it fun, too.
Yeah, I try. Thank you.
Right. Well, we have a similar history, too. We're kind of on the same trajectory.
Yeah, well,
We were supposed to be peers, but I think, I don't know what's going on.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Blind Mike. I'm
That's
from
a
the
little
same.
tongue-in-cheek.
I'm from Westfield, Mass.
Really?
Where he grew up.
Now, I went to visit him in Boston last year.
Dude, he was from
Didn't
Massachusetts,
avoid me.
too.
Didn't even come
That's
out.
it.
It was the fireworks. It was the 4th of July.
Poor
I don't know what
Luke
this
trying
guy
to
thinks
share a
he's
little
Joe.
about himself.
I know.
Rogan or something? Like, I don't know. Mike, I'm sorry, but
Do you think we'll see him today?
he's fucking hiding somewhere eating almonds or something. That's.
Can I show you a gift I brought him?
Yeah.
Would you grab me that?
Gift for him too.
It's that and the not that.
Not the
That's
real
also
gift.
for him. It's a Shane Gillis merch. No.
Brought him from Shane
It's a
Gillis.
big
merch.
physical
He's a
object.
fan of Shane Gillis,
Yeah,
the comedian.
yeah.
That was a nice gift. I also brought him a Color of the Day pen. This was
I found this
a
at
joke. I didn't actually bring this for him.
Store. Do you know what the bin store is?
No.
You go there and you pay $5 for just any box. It's a bunch of bins of old Amazon, unsold Amazon products.
Like a Storage Wars.
I brought a walking
Right,
cane.
but you picked the, but I found a walking stick.
Wow.
Yeah.
I found two actually.
I got him a gift also. What's up, Justin?
Is he part of the show?
Oh, yeah, that was Justin. That's like the, which I don't know who
Justin,
that is either.
somebody else a part of the show walks out. And he says later, when it's during the show, when I'm asking a question, he says, "Oh, I love David Collins. I'm a big fan of David Collins." We can see his reaction to David Collins. He says, "I know who you are." A very rude voice, too. I don't know. He's trying to spook me away. And then when the
intimidated
cameras
by
are
you.
on him upstairs, he says, "Oh, I'm a big fan."
Maybe
and then somebody says, "Oh, do you watch the show?" He said, "I watched one episode."
Maybe
backpedaling
Justin's
immediately.
upset because he wants to be the producer on your show and run your soundboard.
Maybe. I don't know. You can't trust any of these people.
No.
Hey there.
Say hey there. We're polite.
You have a stick.
It's a walking cane.
I think those are more guys going into this.
Oh, there's a couple audience members. We get a couple of walk-ins.
Like, see,
fresh off the golf
This is
course.
what we were looking at. Yeah, it's all testosterone in there.
Hey there.
I got Blind Mike.
Loophole brought the most heartwarming gift you've
Yeah,
ever heard. Listen to this.
yeah,
Listen
yeah,
to
this is
sweet
great.
Loophole here.
I got him a gift.
This is all jokes aside. I love this guy.
Yeah,
Now,
he's
this looks like
fantastic.
an ordinary shirt, okay? But there's a little backstory to it. This is an MGM Springfield uniform. Now, he was kicked out of MGM Springfield.
Oh, that's touching.
Yeah, not too long ago, he went there to the Red Sox. They had this winter meeting thing, and he was harassing John Henry and Sam Kennedy, as he should. Those people are terrible people. But so he's banned from MGM Springfield. Well, I used to work there, and when I left,
He had an extra shirt.
I kept one of my shirts. As you can see, it says MGM Springfield right
Yeah,
there.
it's
So
pretty awesome.
Blind Mike is no longer kicked out. Actually, Blind Mike could go in as an employee now. It
Interesting.
might be some legal.
He could sneak in. Well, I think the second time you get
just
arrested for
walk in.
Isn't that a
trespassing.
heartwarming gift?
Yeah.
How sweet is
Yeah,
that?
That's pretty nice
Maybe,
of him, huh?
Now you're a pretty
Yeah.
wide gentleman and you're muscular. Do you think I've never seen Blind Mike in person, but people make jokes about his size. Is that true? Have you ever seen him in person? And is he going to be able to fit in that shirt?
This is a
Turns out, big reveal. I met him in person now.
Yeah.
He's not as big as people joke about.
Yeah.
In fact, and compared to anybody else in that room, pretty small guy.
Agreed.
a
The
large
camera
room.
definitely adds like 20 pounds when you're watching. So.
Poor Justin. What was his name?
But
Yeah.
I don't think he's that big. I mean, I see him on the YouTube when they do the podcast.
Right. But you can do a lot with camera angles.
Well, yeah. They say the camera adds 10 pounds. He must have 10 cameras on him, right? The old joke.
Oh my
Right.
gosh.
I think it's just one.
What a ham.
I have multiple angles on my show.
Yeah.
Drive Time David Collins, we have 4 angles sometimes.
I'm gonna have to
I think it's
check it
important.
Yeah.
We have an outdoor
Good
cam.
morning,
Yesterday we saw
Sam.
geese on the outdoor cam.
out. Oh, really?
It's true.
Where
We're
is
just
it
talking
based?
about last week's show at
Damn
this
it,
point.
you cut me off. I was just about to be the best part. It's 2 hours. I drove 2 hours this week.
I see. Maybe Matt Ferry could hire this guy.
Oh, yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
tried to sell him because this guy's a professional wrestler, of course. So we were saying maybe he's going to be good for Matt Ferry's King Watch. Shout out Matt Ferry's King Watch. Last week's Drive Time David Collins segment, he just basically ripped and used as half of basically the entire King Watch episode for the next, which is interesting. He's showing national coverage of his WWE style comedy events happening in Des Moines.
Nice. Heck yeah.
All right, loophole.
catch up
Well, I
with
hope you
him.
enjoy the show.
Everybody.
Where were you walking that way?
To be honest, I was gonna check and see if we can go in yet.
Oh, I think it's got to be an hour before, right? They allow people to come in?
Yeah, actually, I was in
15 minutes before now.
here.
Here's a good story.
About an hour ago when I got here, and she said first she thought it started at 2 o'clock. I said,
Uh-oh.
lady, I got something to tell you. It starts at 1.
I got something to tell you.
Showed her the Twitter, Justin's.
That's how I feel every time I go to a hotel, too.
Nobody knows anything these days. It's unbelievable. But,
Oh, I made him laugh.
I assume that will be ignored.
Oh, yeah. He asked me how you thought it was
That's a
going
good
to go.
prediction, right?
I just assume it will be ignored.
I don't,
You want to aim low.
So you've never, watched a show or anything?
No.
you said?
Kirk Minahan. I have no concept of what this is.
He would say you're a little too on for him. Like you're a little, you're too on. I don't know how else.
Do they sell alcohol here?
Hot.
I didn't see. No, I haven't drank in 4 years, so.
I see.
But I could get to. Hey, that's another $5K if you want me. You want me to throw someone and drink a beer? $10K.
I think I could get the throwing a little cheaper after the beer.
you know me too well. Yeah, of course.
So there's Loophole and I rubbing elbows a little bit. There.
He was a lot of fun, man. Very
He
cool
was.
guy. Yeah.
And in fact, I liked a couple of those guys. That thin little guy on the show.
Oh,
Thought
yeah,
he was very charming and unique.
Yep. Was
Kirk
it
Minahan.
Gus?
I actually caught Kirk Minahan while you were in the restroom and we were chatting a little bit about, and I was listening to them chatting with the front room too about renting the venue, it was the first time they ever did a podcast at the venue, so I got to hear a little of that, and I chatted with him outside on the way out. And that was interesting. He was a nice guy. Nice enough guy.
I didn't get a chance to talk with him. I mean,
Everybody
he
had
was,
said that the hook of the show is how Kirk Minahan's kind of a crazy guy.
Yeah.
He seemed pretty regular.
Yeah, he seemed pretty
He was
normal.
just a bit of a sports nerd.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
So then we get into the show here. Loophole.
I'm not
then.
into sports, so it didn't really tickle my fancy or fancy my tickle.
Them guys.
This is the show. Yeah, it's these guys.
Those guys.
So we'll get into the show here. This is so we're an hour and 20. We're about an hour and 30 minutes into their live broadcast. It started 15 minutes late, which was fine. Just to give a little context to where we're at here. And he asks the audience if anybody has any questions. And you can't hear me, unfortunately. They didn't mic the audience at all. They didn't. Why ask questions? Why give anything? This is terrible for the listening audience at home. Apparently, the clips didn't work on the recording, too. Did you hear about that?
Oh, no.
So we could hear everything inside the venue, of course, and listen to the show. But apparently, the people listening live couldn't hear any of the clips we were hearing.
Oh, that would have been Justin's department.
Well, that's
there,
crazy.
huh? Yeah.
Anyway, I understand technical
That is
issues.
crazy. That sucks.
But I thought this was a bigger
Somebody should
production.
have said
was all.
something.
I understood.
Yeah.
Isn't Barstool's kind of a big deal, and they're part of Barstool.
Yeah, see, and I don't know what Barstool is either.
It's a big
so.
network.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Okay.
But I didn't expect the technical issues. But anyway, so I'll fill in the gaps here. Is all I'm saying.
He's a friend of mine.
Oh, here we go.
Not really. All right. Any questions from you guys? Any of the Iowa guys have any questions?
And I say,
Anybody? Go ahead.
I have a question. Why is Blind Mike
Oh, no.
avoiding me?
Who's that? This is David Collins. I don't know who that is. Of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. I don't know. What is that? He's a friend of mine.
I say, it's a show.
What's the show?
It's a show. I say,
What's the show? I don't. Tell me what the show is. I don't know what the show.
David Collins 30-minute half-hour show. David Collins 30-minute half-hour reality show and Drive Time David Collins.
Oh, shoot yourself. Jeez. Please.
He's got to touch
I'm
something.
sorry.
Is he autistic or
All
not?
out, too.
He said,
Where do you live?
he says, you a little autistic? I say, well, not as much as anybody else up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, where do you live?
He was here.
I say, we came from Dubuque, Iowa. We came 3 hours.
Oh, nice.
to be
Okay,
here.
what's your
But I'm
question
from
for Mike?
Manhattan, Kansas.
Oh, very nice. Kansas State, right? What's your question for Mike?
Why is he
You have a
avoiding
question
me?
for Mike, you said?
I can hear you,
It was,
Fair question.
it was very funny. I felt very bad.
Was that Dave?
He's lying to the world about me.
He made 1,000 excuses.
Oh, yeah, we went
See,
we
if you
visited Boston.
can
He
see
made-
the camera right now, there was popcorn flying in the background and drinks, and these guys are just like covering their heads, and then David's yelling with his hands up like this.
I'm threatening him with a tomato.
Yeah.
But I say, I'd say, I don't know what's going on. He says all these nice things. He's lying. He's lying about what he thinks about me. I go to Boston and he had 1,000 excuses.
He made 1,000 excuses. What a pussy, right, Dave?
Yeah.
Just a diva.
Yeah. No surprise. Yeah.
Someone sent me a clip of.
Do you want people come up and ask questions with the mic?
Oh, good. You can raise your hands if you have questions. Doesn't matter.
Someone sent me a clip of David's show. Someone in his chat was like, "Hey, Mike's going to be in Iowa."
Shut up, Merch Mouse.
Talked about the show at some point.
And David said, "Well, that can't be true because he would have called me." I found very funny.
Oh, that's all right. He should have called.
I felt very bad.
Dave,
Yes,
he should have called you.
Did you?
I didn't think to invite him here. I didn't have a lot of time.
What's your show about? Don't say the name of the show again. We know it. Like, what goes on?
Well, one's an interview show and then the reality show.
I was on it, yeah.
Oh.
And then
I've not been on, right, Dave?
No.
Okay.
Would you like to be?
No. How's that going?
Drive time, David
Sure.
Collins.
Yeah, you conquered that. 7:30 a.m. every Wednesday on
David
YouTube.
Collins 30-minute half-hour show YouTube.
On YouTube. Good. Yeah.
He was on my channel for a
shot.
while.
And that's how I know you.
And then
yes.
he expanded his wings.
He took off. You outgrew the Blind Mike channel.
Say, well, actually, Blind Mike was very rude about the whole situation. We had to separate.
What a prick. No surprise, Dave. No, believe me. Right, Gus? Right. Want this guy in the car on the way back, Justin?
Let's do it. I wouldn't mind that.
How's the career going? Okay, that should be your hustling.
Oh, I say, I'm working at a grocery store.
Yeah.
But I'm very important right now. It's a big deal that I'm missing.
Okay, good. You've dealt with a lot of grocery store managers over the years. Who's the guy, the meat department guy?
Oh, Shane? Shane.
No, the other guy. He used to call him from Wisconsin. Well, yeah, what'd you say?
Justin. Nustin.
Nustin.
Yes.
Nustin.
And Stacey-
He's a porn star.
Right.
Not sure.
He's a porn
very
star.
loosely.
That's loose, yeah.
Yes, she blows guys in like the neighborhood. They record it for $5, so I suppose it's pornography.
Yeah.
It's
Why didn't I miss any of this?
Well,
But-
you know what, Dave? You should.
Well, we'll get to the next segment there, but they say, "What do you think about that, David?" And I say, "I'm sorry, I wasn't listening."
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
You really, you go in and out. And what's funny about a show like this too, you look at the audience members. The audience of a show like this is used to listening to the Kirk Manahan show while they're doing something else. It's a bit of a background morning show, a lot like what a lot of our listeners are doing right now. They're probably getting ready for work, or they're driving, or doing something like that.
Right.
So
or laying in bed.
when you're in a live show like this, a lot of people's instincts are to be scrolling on their phone. So half the audience members just looking at their phone because naturally that's what they're used to doing when they're listening to the show.
Yeah, instead of just
But you
sitting there
kind of
watching.
go
Yeah.
in and out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when we did a live show, no criticism. Obviously, they're different production, but when I did a live show, you try to do something that's for a live audience.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you interact with it. That's why I thought like maybe when they were doing questions, a microphone holder would have been great for them to.
Or just
Yeah, that would have been.
a little room
Yes.
audio.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anything can be moved up and down there.
Yeah.
Absolutely right, David. Anytime.
He's not ducking you. He's here. He showed up.
I'm right here, buddy.
Why would he call you? I don't know. Why would he call you?
I should have called.
You should have called, only because you said you would. I don't really care either way, but we have to point out the fact that he's lying. He's a lie. He's a public. He's
he
and he's
lies.
mocking me publicly, and I don't like it.
Yep.
You know, be honest if you bring me up. I'm a big honesty guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he likes the facts.
We're all about integrity.
Yeah, keeping it.
What do you think
real.
about that, Lori? You can't just go out and make false statements
No.
I rub his
about
back.
how
He
you're
rubs
interacting with
mine.
other people.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't mean that though. I'll say that. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
That's fine. I know.
Yeah, he's lying.
He doesn't mean it. We're here to get it
Oh
from
yeah,
his
that's
mouth.
right. That's right. Yeah.
You say
Go ahead,
it.
Mike. Say it.
He's calling him out.
No, I do. I'd like to know David because I can't tell if
Oh,
he's
we
playing.
heard it.
Go ahead, Mike.
He bites his tongue a little bit, but he almost gets it out.
Yeah.
I don't mean it, David. No, I do. I like to know David because I can't tell if he's playing a character.
He's annoying. I'm sure he's a nice kid, but he's annoying.
Yeah.
What else?
You
Any show
could
questions?
call me at any point. This guy refuses to call me.
We're all here, guys.
All right. Well,
I don't like talking on the
Let's
phone.
hit it.
I prefer texting.
I'm a big phone call guy.
I know.
And he's
yeah.
blind. Do you think
Yeah.
he prefers texting?
Oh, I know. Yeah. You would think he would talk on the phone a little bit more.
I think it's qualified.
He's got Dale.
I'm trying to figure out Dale's thing of Dale, the second producer chair.
So then they're just going
You're
off.
not leaning Dales or Johnny?
They start mumbling, having a conversation about a second producer chair. There's 35 people in front of them.
Yeah.
A live audience.
If you were me, would you ever hire him for that?
So they're going back and forth.
Their shirts are like,
if
you
anybody
know,
else
they're
wants to
Power
step in, then
Rangers or Teletubbies.
Yeah, isn't it fun?
Oh, that's
Delicious.
so funny.
Did you ask? You said, do you think they all wear different color shirts on purpose?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a big Japanese fighting crew. It's silly.
They're into anime.
They're all wearing bright colors too.
Yeah.
It is an odd observation. Even Blind Mike's wearing something like he's on an island somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you even suggested?
Oh yeah.
Did those guys prank you? And do you dress yourself?
Yeah,
or
I
are
was
you
like, were
worried
you
they're going to sit out?
satisfied with what you? Yeah, like you're okay with what they sent you out wearing today?
Oh my god.
They didn't get he didn't get the joke.
Yeah.
It was funny. Anyway. Oh yeah, so they're going on and on about this producer thing, and then they.
But I like Dale's and I like Johnny. If anybody else wants to step in, then that's fine.
David Collins?
And I say, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
You want to produce the show, Dave? You want to produce the show?
And I say, yeah, that would be a great opportunity for me. I'd probably do a good job at it.
Yeah. You would. I
Blind
don't think you would annoy me at
Mike
all.
for me. The Blind Mike can vouch for me.
Kirk wouldn't be able to handle that shit.
And then Kirk says,
You would. I don't think you would annoy me at all. I think it'd be great. Yeah, it'd be a great matchup. I think. What do you think, Justin? You want him in there?
I would like David Collins back there.
Is your co-producer every day?
I'm a David Collins fan.
You are? Do you watch the show?
I saw him when Mike was on.
I went on his show and I couldn't.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm a big David Collins fan. Do you
Me
watch the
too.
show? Do you watch the show? I watched one episode 2 years ago. You know, I don't mind. I'd like you to be a fan, of course. But what is this about just lying about being a fan of something? If you don't watch something, say I don't really watch that. Maybe would you have to pretend that you watch something?
Like Tom Garland.
It's so weird. Yeah, it's very Tom Garland. You be careful. You don't want to be compared to that guy. Unless it's on a comedy stage. Am I right? Boy, is he a professional. That Tom Garland.
That's true.
Buy a ticket. But, don't get a coffee with him.
Yeah. Don't hang out with him.
That's a fair statement.
Woo!
Kirk
you know what?
Minahan show.
Actually, here's what's funny is that the show that that Blind Mike was on for David Collins, I was on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's David Collins Star Search.
Yeah. That's
Isn't
what it
that
was.
funny?
Yeah.
You've
yeah.
always been connected with
Part
Blind
of
Mike
Blind
and David
Mike,
Collins.
yeah,
You've been a
yeah.
part of that saga the entire time.
Blind Mike's first appearance on the show, he was I believe he was asked, "What do you think of this?"
David Collins Star Search.
Yeah.
And we brought such a visual Star Search.
Yeah.
For that. Interesting.
Yeah. And then I had my mother yelling in the background when I was recording too. So.
Oh, that's right.
So the show ends. Here's the show ending, of course. And of course, we had some banter prior to the show. This isn't the first time I talked about Mike, but I wanted to give everybody, I try to give people their space before a show starts. So really, this is my opportunity to give them a gift and confront them and say any lingering feelings and get it out.
Get some closure.
Oh, did I put it on the watch later? My bad. We walk down. I give Delicious the camera.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
You can tell I'm a fantastic cameraman. Wait till you see these shots.
Good to finally meet you.
How bold you are, David Collins.
Is it good to finally meet
Confronting
me?
him.
Oh,
Why now? Now that my hand's available. And then he stiffs me on a handshake.
Yeah.
There. It's kind of tough to
You
see.
hand him a beer.
But you handed him something, right?
No, I have to shuffle. My hands are full when he
Yeah.
holds out his
Oh.
hand. So I empty
Oh.
out my hands, and then he stiffs me.
Now that my hand's available.
Maybe he didn't see it.
Yeah, that's exactly right, too.
That's a good point.
I say, why?
I see what you did there.
I literally respond like, why would you do that to me? Thinking that he just saw me put my hand out and then stiffed me. But he really, He really is a blind man trying to...
Look for your hand. He has his hand there.
Right. He removed it so quickly. He gave up.
Shane Gillis merch and all.
So this is my prank, of course. I hand... On the show, I've had this for a long time. I've had the Shane Gillis merch behind me, and I show it, and I say, you guys a fan of comedy? It's a Bud Light hat.
Yeah.
He does commercials for Bud Light.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I say,
Back your hands.
I know you're a fan of Shane Gillis, so I brought you some Shane Gillis merch.
That's right. I know you're a fan of Shane Gillis. I brought you Shane Gillis merch and also color.
And I gave him the Bud Light hat, and on the side of it's a Color of the Day pin.
That's very sweet.
And I tell him I brought him a Color of the Day pin, so he holds out his hands for the Color of the Day pin, and I have to describe, no, it's on the side of the hat. And that's when I realized, I actually don't think there's any question about him being blind. I think that was the real detective way to solve it.
Yeah.
Like, it's funny because you just ask him to hold out his hands, and he just does, and you're going to place something in it. I wonder how often objects get placed in his hand that he doesn't know what they are.
Right, or he's taking a picture with somebody and he doesn't know who it is who's next to him.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So we give him the Shane Gillis merch. Move on.
Oh, I'm gonna give him a call one of these.
Oh yeah, and then I describe. Then he says, I don't know,
Problem.
we'll
It's been
explain.
since September every time.
He says, "I'm sorry I didn't call you."
No problem. It's been since September every time. You've been saying, oh, I'm going to give him a call one of these days. I don't know what business it is. Whatever it is. I'm glad you made it, buddy. Of course. So you in Iowa. I know. As story is merchants.
We keep it local at the end of this. I'm asking him what road they're taking back here. I say, oh, you driving 20? You're going to take 20 all the way to 90 East over to, because they're going back. I thought I'd keep it local.
Believe me, from this location. Yeah, we're going. Justin, what's up? You guys taking Highway 20 all the way there?
Is he? Keep it local.
Make sure you can hear me. All right. I had 2 beers.
Blind Mike, of course, doesn't know the road signs, so it wasn't good to be asking
They
them.
don't have Braille on road signs.
Friday and Sublime on the Sunday. Have a safe trip back.
Hey man, it was a pleasure.
Oh, yeah, really?
Nice meeting you, man.
Dude, Delicious goes around and gets a shot of the room and other people.
Yeah, that's right.
Makes a fun complaint to Kirk Minahan.
Yeah, it's fucking cold in there, man.
Yeah, dude, it was freezing. It was so cold.
Sitting up in that corner,
We were sitting
blowing
under
right
like
on
a
us.
fan and shit too. It was nice. It was like prison.
Seems ideal.
Cold, uncomfortable, and all
right.
dudes.
And then I remember I better get a handshake and a picture. That's
yeah.
probably
Yeah.
When you meet someone, you should get a handshake.
Yeah.
And in this case, we should get a picture. Oh, I should shake your hands.
Oh,
can we get a picture?
shake them.
Delicious. Oh, and anybody wondering, they did sell a beer at the
They
theater.
did. Yeah, the theater. Definitely check that theater out. It's pretty cool. You can rent it out.
Can help with lots of stuff.
Get in here, Delicious.
There we go.
We get a
Oh, you
picture,
just-
handshake. Anyway,
Oh my.
that's the end of it, really.
Yeah.
Do we have the end of it? Oh, yeah. And then finally, we have Blind Mike reacting to it yesterday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How did? Yeah.
Which might just get me more fired up. Because
Yeah.
I don't, everybody has a different perspective. They say there's 3 sides to every story, but this is how I remembered things. Exactly. He just seems to, Craig, of course, is still on our side. Shout out Craig. He's the only one, the rational person in the room saying, well, you should have given him a call. Even if it, And frankly, I was looking for an excuse not to go. If you would have given me a week heads up, I would have found an excuse saying, oh, I'm busy. To be honest.
Can't make it out.
I did not want to drive out there.
Delicious is busy.
And I know nothing about the Kirk Minahan show. I had no interest in participating in any of that, but you forced my hand.
Put up that, like, if we promoted a live show for months, I'd be like, boy, I hope that many people show up.
It was a good crowd. I would have been very happy with it myself.
That showed up. Yes, David Collins was there.
We had about half that amount for the David Collins 30-minute hour live show, which is good. I was happy. I said going into it, I said, if 12 people that aren't people I know show up to this, I'm gonna be happy about it. That's gonna work for the show and everything. And then we had 12, 13 people showed up for the show, plus a lot of people that I was familiar with, other comedians and things. They filled the audience, so there's probably a similar amount.
I still can't tell. I totally understand. Like Kirk was like, I'm looking right at him. He's trolling you or fucking with you or something.
Oh, is this the? I went too far.
I still can't.
Here we go.
I'd be like, boy, I hope that many people show up.
Well, there was only one that mattered that showed up.
Thank you, Craig.
Yes, David
Only one
Collins
that
was
mattered.
Yes.
I still can't tell. I totally understand. Like Kirk was like, I'm looking right at him. He's trolling you or fucking with you or something.
I'm not trolling me. You're trolling me. This is crazy.
Kurt,
You know, I remember this a few months ago. I called in October, I think it was.
Yeah.
Blind Mike said something on his show. He said, "Yeah, I have a question. Is David Collins trolling me? He called me last night, and I never know. He's always messing with me. He called me, and I call him back, and he answers the phone. He says, 'Hey there,' as if 'Hey there' is this big, like, oh, hey there, what are you trying to pull one over me? I'm saying hello.
Yeah,
it's great.
yeah.
His interpretation of being trolled.
Yeah, maybe it's because he can't see your expressions.
I guess on the phone though, nobody. Can see
I guess
expressions.
that's true too.
I get looking at him. He's got the glasses and the mustache,
Do ya?
and he's got a certain way of talking. But I've tried to break this man.
You won't talk to me.
And even to the point where, like, I gave, not that it's a lot, it's crumbs in the grand scheme of things, but it's all I got. And I was like, David, take over my channel every week, do whatever you want, whatever. Come on, fill in for me, come on the show, promote, whatever. And then he shows up there and he goes, hey, this guy's been very rude to me, and I'd like to talk about it.
Who said that? I agree with that guy.
What do you mean I've been rude to you, goddammit?
Yeah.
I mean,
He thinks
Mike's
he's
not coming. He would have
tried.
called.
That was very fun.
Well, we do everything. I just want to produce. Anytime he says fill in, I'm excited that I get to produce something fun. You know what I mean? It's nothing self-promoting. I get nothing from these. In fact, his audience hates me. Anytime he asks anyone to fill in, you're just being set up to be hated because they say, "Oh, this isn't Blind Mike. You've tricked me into watching this." I like producing a fun show, and especially if you get to do like a unique thing like that. Of course, I'm going to say yes because you get to do like a unique format or have some fun like that. But you're not getting anything really positive out of it. The people hate you.
Yeah, because you're not their. They're not what they're tuning in for.
And it's fine. You understand that, but
I get it.
I don't know.
Other people just.
And I've enjoyed it, and I do it again, but I don't know if it's like a big reward. It's a fun activity. I hope other people enjoy it too. Also, this whole thing about the giving the show, we've talked about this. We did a whole series on it when I talked about the initial DMs. He was asking me for like 6 months, hey, do you want to collaborate on something? I had no idea his idea of collaboration was, you just get my stream key and then you can do whatever content you want, but it's on my network. I said, well, that's not much of a collaboration. But anyway, we've talked about that.
Someone in his chat was like, Mike's in Iowa. And David was like, no, you must be misinformed. He would have called me. But in my mind, I was like, we're going for like a day. I can't hang out with David Collins. What am I going to bother him for? You know?
Well, you have to assume they're not going to show up and do the courtesy reach out.
I should have invited,
right.
but then it's not my place.
In fact, I think that's exactly what would have happened. Too.
You know, and that's what you just said. But I struggle with that at times too. Whenever I travel around, I typically don't tell people when I'm in town or where I'm going.
I'm a little
He
anxious.
doesn't even tell his mother.
Yeah,
right.
And even when I leave the house, I don't even or leave a place. I don't even really.
He's
say
walking.
goodbye.
He tries.
just
I
wander
catch
in
him.
and out.
I catch him sneaking out the door real quick, and I'm like, Jeffrey, and he's gone.
That's
right.
That's what like when we were pulling into town, I was like, I should probably message my brother and let him know I'm going to be in town at least, so then he doesn't hear about me being in town. And then I didn't say anything. And I look at my phone, and my mother's like, "Have you messaged your brother to let him know that you're coming to town?"
I agree, but you could visit your brother in Des Moines.
Yeah,
virtually
true,
any
true.
day.
Yes,
Blind
you
Mike
do
doesn't
that
come around.
any
Blind Mike's
day.
in Boston.
Yeah, if we're talking about a different case, for instance, I'm going to Texas on a cruise.
Yeah.
When we get bored off that cruise, I'm going to go 2 hours out of my way so then I can get a 30-minute lunch or a cigarette even just with Tyler Meyerhoff.
Oh yeah,
because
dude.
we're going to be
hell
within
yeah.
300
No
miles of
shit.
each other.
Dude, give
And
Tyler
I think
a
it's
hug.
I think
Hi,
it's just
Tyler. I
the
miss
appropriate
you.
thing to do. That if you're within 300 miles of somebody that you have some sort of relationship with, you want to see them face to face at some point.
Yeah. You are correct, David.
It's just what you do, or you say, or you both kind of mutually agree this isn't going to work, but it was nice to think
Thanks
about
for
it.
the invite. Yeah.
Anyway, I agree with
the thought that counts, right?
It's not my show to invite people to, you know?
You come watch. Just tell them.
Yeah, I suppose I should.
We'll have an
That's
off
exactly
mic
what
conversation with
happened.
Kirk for 5 minutes.
How hard is it to call someone and say, "Hey, I'm going to be in Des Moines. You're in Dubuque. Come on out."
Yeah, that's because
Right.
you're always on the phone.
Yeah. Hey.
I should have.
Oh.
Also, promote the show. Also, I'm going to bring people to the show.
Yeah,
Why don't you say,
yeah.
hey,
Actually-
I'm nervous that the show might not have a lot of room.
because that's what else you should be
I could
doing
bring
is
5
contacting
people.
your local. Yeah,
We could fill that up with people
your
from
local talent brings
the
your.
area.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. Who said that?
You brought 2 people.
But it was good to see.
I could have brought more if I
Oh,
knew,
yeah.
if we would have knew it was if they were worried about filling the room.
Yeah.
David
Could
and
have
finally
promoted
made
it. I could have told the the Des Moines comedy scene
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Matt Ferry could have helped bring people.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Is it here?
Turns out they didn't need that, of course.
I forgot to wear the gift he gave me.
Oh yeah.
So here we go. Here's the
Here
gift.
it is.
Here we go.
This is really the big.
Ooh yeah.
And this is the light prank. After this light prank, we're all even. Everything's square now. And then I talk about it on the show, and everything's moved on. But I neaded to prank him. That was the whole thing.
yeah.
I was going to bring water balloons, which is a good
That's
thing. We
right,
never saw
yeah.
him outside. I
Yeah.
thought maybe I'd bring a water gun and spray him in the crotch. But I didn't know. I thought the
It'd be-
theater might be a little... you can't bring
Fantastic.
guns.
No, you
even
can't
water
have guns. Yeah, especially on college campus.
And then I thought maybe we'd protest the show. I had cardboard. I was going to make signs.
Yeah.
And then I just ended up going with a light Shane Gillis merch prank.
Yeah.
But we were working. We were going
Tomatoes
through.
would have been pretty legendary.
Tomatoes
Yes,
would have been
tomatoes.
good. I have some.
Cherry
I have a couple of the
tomatoes.
fake comedy
Yeah,
bar
cherry.
tomatoes.
You should carry
You
some
do?
cherry
Oh,
tomatoes
yeah.
in your pocket.
Oh, right, the little ones.
Yeah.
Keep a
Just
ro-
like
I always keep a Roma under my hat.
Yeah, that's she's Sicilian, so she keeps tomatoes in her pockets.
I see.
So when she shows up to places and throws tomatoes at people, right?
So here's the light prank that I got Blind Mike Geary with. A little light prank.
I got to wear the gift he gave me.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, here it is.
Caitlyn Jenner.
And here's the pin that was on it.
Color of the day pin.
I should have worn it today. I apologize.
That
but he
seems
goes,
like would have been a better gift for me.
You know, that's
He goes-
great. That apology for not wearing
Uh-huh.
I never
Yeah,
asked him to
yeah.
wear it. I would never think of it. Do you apologize? That apology for wearing it, though, almost as good as if you wore it.
Uh-huh. The fact
you're a
that he
big
had
Shane-
it right there and handy says something.
Right.
Yes.
Gillis fan. And he hands me that.
Oh, yeah.
Better gift for me.
He goes, I know you're a big Shane Gillis fan. And he hands me that.
That was funny.
It's true.
That's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
funny. So shout out to David Collins, who did, by the way, if you're worried, if you're like, oh, that's nice of him.
No mention of Delicious.
Yeah.
I thought Delicious
Yeah,
would get
what's
one
up,
mention.
Blind Mike?
Even just any brought Delicious, the infamous Delicious.
Didn't even mention how inconvenient it was to show up there last minute. Oh, he did on the way out.
Yeah.
He goes, if you had told me, I wouldn't have had to move my entire schedule around.
It's true.
Sorry, David.
I'm sorry.
But shout out to David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show.
All right.
Yeah.
And there's our Blind Mike
Wow.
coverage.
Woo. That was a lot of fun. Blind
That
Mike,
was
get it.
really nice.
Yeah.
So the end of the saga, we finally got him. We got him, everybody. What did the
Yeah.
live chat think
Got
about
him good. Got him good.
Anybody say anything?
They said that it's probably not wise to throw water balloons at a blind guy. That is correct.
I didn't even
Sam
think of that.
Bibley. Yeah. I was thinking when you said that, are you going to be having me throw them while you
We had Zach Hoyle there.
judge? Oh, yeah, we did.
We
Yeah,
could have done a
he
lot.
would have done a lot. Yeah. He had to duck out a little early,
Mm-hmm.
but thank God he was there. What else they got going on? Who's in here? Harrison. What's let's see.
Harrison?
Yeah.
I like him.
Harrison,
Oh, no.
Ouija, Sam. Good morning, everybody. Oh, eating the tomatoes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to read through.
All right. But
There
people,
we go.
generally
Oh,
people.
here we go. Yeah.
Next segment.
Any comment?
Here we go. Anybody got anything to say about Blind Mike?
segment.
There we go.
This is that's how we do it. Do you like that transition?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the outdoor cam. Or the
Next
look at all those geese out there today.
Yeah, dude, they're all flocking
Looks
in.
like Jurassic
they're
Park.
migrating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've been flying in and
There was
out,
only like
swooping
5
down
of them
and
when
then
we
go.
got here
yeah.
this morning. Now there's like 100.
That was a good shot. Get a little.
Yeah. They came here to mate. This is their mating grounds.
What?
Oh.
What?
I
Yeah.
thought mating
No.
season was in the spring.
What, you never seen 2 geese do it?
I don't know if I should be recording this though.
Look, those
Not
2
at the
right
end of
there.
the summer.
Yeah. Little,
Summer loving.
yeah. There it is. Look at them. They're just
Try to get a
chilling.
close up of one of these geese.
Yeah.
It's tough because there's
Yeah.
a delay on this
They
camera.
look
so-
Canadian. Surprised they're here.
All right. Old geese.
They're fleeing. They're heading back. They're heading back north.
Whoops.
After they do it in the field. Something about the soil here in Iowa that they love.
Talk about an uplifting video in the winter, especially. Now it's the summer. We start broadcasting. The sun's already out. But once the sun starts going down, when the sun's coming up in the morning, I like to do an uplifting video to greet the uplifting sunrise. Often a Pirate Stew video, and we have some Pirate Stew, I think, playing for the show. Maybe after a little Daniel Alvarez this morning. Do you know Daniel Alvarez? He drinks a lot of soda. The soda poppy.
Oh yeah, soda poppy.
The soda can.
Yeah. Daniel Alvarez.
So we have a little. He's working on vapes now.
Oh, he switched already.
He switched.
I thought he was trying to raise money for a year's worth of soda.
Oh, well, he's moved out, I think.
Oh, man.
He moves quick. Things move quick. But before we get to that, we wanted to raise our spirits here. We're joined by Lori Rishi, Delicious's mother.
Yeah, it's my mother. Woo.
Woo.
And she has a YouTube channel. There goes a police officer.
She does. Yeah.
I'm your only subscriber. I found out the other day, but you only have one video. I thought this would get you more, though, but we'll take a little listen to
well,
this.
I tried to get it out there, and I guess I'm not that good at it.
She does all the live stuff, and then just...
I do a lot of live stuff. Lately, I've just been recording. Yes, lately I've just been recording, but not really getting it out there.
You should post some of those cooking videos on YouTube.
Yep.
Yes.
Might pick up.
Yes.
Well, this is Lori Rishi. Do you want to set this up at all?
Well,
this is called "Oh no, I dropped the butter!" Exclamation point! LOL.
Don't tell the story before we watch it though, because we are going to watch it, and you don't have to tell us what happens.
I know.
Okay.
But I had just gotten up and I was exhausted.
Yeah.
But it's morning. It's Thanksgiving morning.
Thanksgiving morning. Everybody else is asleep, and I still have my robe on, and I have to get this huge turkey from the back porch, huge, onto the table to do this. And the turkey is cold, okay?
You have a great line in this. You say, I have to move the turkey to the oven now. I hope I don't drop it.
Yeah.
You're really teasing. Like, is she going to drop it?
I don't know.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I got my... Good morning, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. I got my turkey. I got it. Wait till you see this. This is a big 28-pound turkey, and I'm getting ready to put it in the oven. And as usual, I have my cute little turkey hat on. You see that? Look at that.
As usual.
My daughter Megan bought this for me.
Every year, I'm sure.
Yeah.
As a gift at Thanksgiving a few years ago. Isn't it cute?
For at least a few years.
Very cute hat. She told me it's to keep your buns, your hot rolls warm for
croissants.
Dinner.
Yeah.
But I told her she was wrong. It's a hat, isn't it? So here I am with my turkey. I don't do anything special. I'm going to get a lot of butter here.
What do you mean by that? You don't do anything special?
The butter.
She always says that. Like, oh, I don't do anything special. I just make it.
I don't. It's not.
But most of us can't make that.
Are other people doing more special things?
Well, look,
you're not stuffing it with
I'm not fancy.
Monkfish.
You put some butter on it, some salt, pepper, garlic, and you put it in the oven. What in the heck is there to do?
28 pounds, huh? Is that a big one?
Yes, it's very big. And it's really strange because I never have enough turkey.
Yeah.
Never. Or deviled eggs.
You're inviting too many people. We have some deviled eggs. Would you like a deviled egg?
No, thank you.
I have some. They were good. They were $7.99 this week for a dozen.
Jeez.
Oh.
They were on sale.
Eggs or deviled eggs?
Deviled eggs.
Oh, deviled eggs. See?
You buy...
good.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. You buy deviled eggs.
Well, there's a lot of labor and they're cheap.
Okay.
You're paying for the labor. That's what I was saying. I'll buy the diced.
Do you make deviled eggs?
I won't say this.
I also don't.
What are you talking?
I don't get how they make deviled eggs.
You
too.
don't make your own. You buy.
There's always more yolk. They're clearly cut an egg in half, but the yolk goes over. So I don't know where they get this extra.
I always have extra yolk.
She does.
I see.
Yes.
Do you make deviled
You
eggs
need
regularly?
to have one of my deviled
like
eggs.
like bomb ass
What if-
deviled
what if
eggs.
that ruins
like
the store-bought
best
for me?
deviled eggs ever, dude.
That's
like
true.
you'll never want like Hy-Vee deviled eggs again. You'll be like, damn. You'll be running back behind the deli, being like, hey, bitch, you ain't making these right. You need
Willing to share the
need to
recipe.
get-
that
You need
because
to get
I
Lori's
love
recipe, dude.
Hy-Vee's my favorite place to eat.
They have
It
good
is.
produce.
It is.
They
Yeah,
do
she
gluten
does.
free for me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, your nails look fabulous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Let's see. What do your nails look like under the gloves in this turkey video?
And just smear the butter all
wasn't
over
smearing.
my turkey. It's not smearing so good because my butter is a little
Now, I think this might get you an audience, but not the audience you're hoping for.
melted. I will melt butter and put on. And then I'll put salt and I'll season it good and just stick it in the oven. I know everybody does, oh, well, I do this and I do that. And I just do the simplest thing there is. My head is falling down and I can't see. Okay.
Oh, there's butter all over that.
Yeah, I know. Now you're getting butter
So
in your
here's the
head.
butter.
You're buttering
Butter
both turkeys.
all over it. Rub it all
I
around.
hear voices
all
in the
night.
background. Not everybody
Yeah.
wants to sleep, evidently.
Right. I have a feeling that's
Now I'm gonna
Christian.
Take these off. The gloves.
Ooh, what is he talking about?
Sounds like your husband.
And now I'm going to take these
Maybe
off.
Jeffrey and Joshua and Pop, but Joshua wouldn't
Hey,
be there
yeah.
that early. It
Hey.
had to have been Christian.
Yeah.
Gloves. And I'm going to get salt.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here comes the song.
I kind of make it just like I make my chicken when I put it in the oven, and it
Oh,
comes
some
wonderful.
bomb ass chicken. Yeah.
Those sound like big chunks of salt.
Well, I use that coarse kosher salt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coarse, and it's a sprinkle.
A little bit of a cooking segment today.
Open your,
Yes.
Oil on.
Because if you stand there shaking, you're just shaking and shaking. This, you just, yeah.
Right. I do have one criticism. I don't think you used enough pepper. Let's look at this pepper here. That's some oil.
Yeah.
When I make turkey, I don't have any rules. I
No
do it how
rules.
I think,
Out the
and
window.
I put it in the oven. There's some
What was the
salt.
point of the gloves if you were just
We'll
gonna
put a
rub?
garlic.
I was still asleep.
And I'll stick it in the oven. It's kind of heavy.
I was
so
very.
I hope I don't drop it.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm gonna put some garlic powder on
A
here.
little garlic powder.
Yeah.
And some for the counter.
All right, and let's get some pepper.
And here comes the pepper.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Am I wrong about this pepper here? We get
There we go.
Yeah,
I
that
like
much
pepper.
the tiniest bit of pepper.
Yeah,
You put
yeah, that was like a pinch of pepper.
a full handful of
It's
salt.
a lot of
Yeah,
pepper
yeah.
in my hand there. You know,
8 sticks of butter, half a thing of salt, and a pinch of pepper.
Yeah. The other thing is, I have a nickname that a friend gave me that he calls me. He says it's my mafia name. It's Lori Two Sticks.
Oh, Lori Two Sticks.
A butter.
Yeah, don't mess with Lori Two Sticks.
Yeah.
She'll raise your cholesterol.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Anybody in the live chat have anything to say about Lori this morning?
Oh, let's see. Poor turkey. Thanks, Terry Nee. I'm not seeing anything
Poor
exciting.
turkey.
Wait, there was a blind guy in Iowa? There was.
It's true.
It happens.
We usually kick him back over to Illinois.
Yeah, I was all
And
about the
that's it.
diversity.
And it-
So,
It'll go in the oven. We won't eat till like this evening around 4 or 5 o'clock maybe.
try like 7.
And,
I want to push back
uh,
a little bit. 4 or 5 o'clock is kind of the late afternoon. Wouldn't you
Uh-huh.
agree?
Yeah.
So you just
Dinner.
hang out all
Dinner.
day.
Yes.
Snack
Yeah.
little.
Oh yeah,
have-
there's
we
always
have a
like
table
yeah, the whole
full of
table's
food.
always full of everything,
Right.
cornucopia, all that stuff. Like yeah,
Mhm.
so much food, everything like.
I love Thanksgiving.
And
for
then
that
like my
reason.
sisters decorate
Yeah.
like the food, like the radishes and shit. They do all like the
The charcuterie.
yeah, the charcuterie.
Oh, love.
Yeah, dude, seriously,
Huge,
like it's
beautiful
crazy.
charcuteries.
That sounds nice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
There you have it.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Megan, for my cute little turkey hat. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
I like the way you cook.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You just kind of feel it. You do it.
Pirate
Oh, yeah.
stew.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, here.
You should do more of those.
I do. I have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Oh, well, where we can see them.
Yes.
I could go to your Facebook, but that's a little intrusive.
Yeah.
The YouTube's
you got
more of a,
YouTube.
this is what I want to display to the world.
Yeah.
And I use that. I take advantage of that. If I see somebody post something on YouTube, they want to display it to the world.
Yes.
Some people get, you know what I'm saying? Although we're reeling back a little bit. I'll be completely honest. We talk a lot about this. Do you follow Billy McNeely a little bit on the show? Do you see little Billy McNeely? He's the martial artist.
Oh, I don't know. But, I watch and I'm cooking or doing something. I have it set up on a little thing and I watch it while I'm doing stuff.
Well, he does the action
cooking.
videos.
Oh,
where
yes.
he does different names. He's like a larger gentleman.
Yes.
He's 41. Mm-hmm. And certainly has some issues, but he's recently been posting some of his drawings just on printer paper with a colored pencil and things like that.
Wow.
Fantastic artist.
Clearly those issues are a little more dramatic than I thought. He draws, at the level of a 6-year-old. I think we're going to back off a little bit on this Billy McNeely. Because it was fun when he's just a guy posting videos and he's 41 years old. But I actually, he's pretty... Who's letting him post this? That was kind of my whole point in the first place. But this guy is... he got hit in the head pretty hard if he did get those trophies from competitive fighting.
Oh, yeah.
That's all
That's
I'm
right,
saying.
because he knows karate.
Did he put out a
probably-
new video?
Oh, he's putting out a lot of videos constantly.
Strange.
Of course. His yoga videos, his workout videos, his acting videos, his
Like-
motivational videos.
At the end of every one, it's stay tuned next week for my new
Yeah, he teases all of them.
fill in blank. Yeah.
He has Instagram exclusives, too. We watch him on YouTube.
So
and
he
he posts
does
all this.
different stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He doesn't
All
have
from his
just one
all from his
thing.
bedroom.
Yes. Oh, yes. I
Yeah.
know. I've seen. Yes.
Certainly. So we'll probably, I don't know if we're going to take a look at Billy McNeely for a while. I was pretty uncomfortable when I saw his picture of a chupacabra. I said, he's got an original mind, but that's not what a chupacabra looks like.
Yeah.
It looked more like Godzilla mixed with an alien.
See?
So I think he's got issues. We're going to back off a little bit. Shout out Billy McNeely, though. He's still probably the smartest guy in Haywood, West Virginia.
Oh, West Virginia.
So I'm on the exercise bike at the gym, and some lady, I think she might have worked there, came up and asked me why I was sitting still on the bike. And I told her, I said, well, because I'm going downhill.
Pirate Stew, everybody. It's a good joke. Uplifting video.
I like that.
People need a good joke in the morning to bring to their day.
So my buddy had a disagreement with his wife, and he asked me if he could sleep on my couch tonight. I had to explain to him that I'm married too, and that's where I sleep.
Pirate Stew, everybody.
Yeah.
Go to Pirate Stew.
I was just over at my cousin's house on Monday night.
Is this a joke?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it could be.
It sounds like the beginning to a joke. But
Oh, and she's a lot of fun, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. So, no, she really is. Shout out Lindsay and Awesome Steve. But, she's like the one that checks you into the doctor, like the one that called, when you're sitting there
The
waiting.
receptionist?
Yeah, no, like when you're sitting there waiting, they're like, hey, David, time to come back. Let's get your weight and your height. And
Oh, yeah.
the
Right.
nurse- Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The nurse assistant, checks you in. But she says, about 99.5% of the time, male, like the husband and wife are in there, there's always the layoff joke onto the spouse.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and then she has to laugh at it every time, and it's always the same shit. I was like, you should. I was like, it's too bad there's HIPAA laws. Then you can place a camera in there or make some sirens go off or something.
Yeah.
Every time that joke goes off, I was like, you should really play
It's
it
the
out
word of
and
the
be
day.
like, that one is great. That is so funny, and laugh at that shit.
Just get Pee Wee Herman's robot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
You watch Pee Wee Herman, Lori?
Oh, I like Pee Wee Herman.
Pee Wee's
Oh.
Playhouse?
No, I used to. Back in the 80s.
Oh, it's great. We have some VHSs of it.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I do. I'm not sure. I think they're solely mine. Anybody else in here is as much of a Pee Wee Herman fan as I am.
I don't know if I'm as big of one as you. But
Right.
You're kind of small.
yeah.
I
Anyway.
didn't really know about Pee Wee Herman until you showed me.
Oh, Pee Wee's
Oh.
Playhouse or Funhouse.
You
Yeah.
young people don't know things.
we
I
don't?
went into the
That's
grape.
true.
I
Yeah.
went into the grape. I had this really cute dress on. And I said to Paula, I go, hey, do you like my dress? Do I look like Holly Hobby? She goes, yeah, your dress is cute, but who's Holly Hobby? Do you know who Holly Hobby is?
I do.
Of course not.
No.
I'm sure many men your age don't know who Holly Hobby
No,
is.
but girl.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was surprised.
Old people.
I must be getting really old.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Not that old, but you're getting old. You're 69.
Yeah.
Do you ever have trouble staying up at night?
No.
Well, I have a video from Daniel Alvarez. Called. What is it called here? Excuse me, Pirate Stew. We'll get into our next video
Well,
here.
we're gonna
How to stay awake late night till morning.
Oh.
Here on Advice Online.
Little instructional
If you
video.
wanna avoid sleeping early, you need to drink coffee. Any kind of coffee. Ground, instant coffee preferably,
Why?
And it's best to always have instant coffee for you to be able to drink it, when you want to.
That's a good point.
Well, not when you want to, but let me see. Just for you to be able to drink it conveniently,
Daniel Alvarez drinks multiple liters of soda every day as a
Yes.
protest.
I've seen that, yes.
He's trying to prove that diabetes doesn't exist.
Okay.
He's an advocate for soda, and you can tell it's really affected his ability to get sentences out.
What's being talked about in the background? It sounds like they're injecting needles into legs and stuff.
Oh
yeah, that's what I heard too.
It's just for you to be able to drink it. You need an instant for you to be able to drink it. If you ground it, it's good. You're gonna have to boil it, and that's a bad thing. You're not supposed to boil coffee because you get the you make it hot, and you're not supposed to burn your tongue on coffee. It's like what kind of person would want to do that?
No way.
What kind of crazy person? How wacky.
You don't want it too hot.
This is Daniel Alvarez wild. So unfortunately, he kind of stutters here, and
Yeah, so you're supposed to have instant coffee. You want to drink it.
he just kind of looks into the distance for the next couple of minutes.
Makes me think of Fez from
But
that
we'll
70s show.
let him wrap up. He does have a good wrap up on this video, if I remember correctly.
Because of it, because of the drugs, It's like just like.
So at this point, he's describing how drugs can make you have to sleep more. So if you're trying to stay awake, be careful with the drugs you're doing.
You go to sleep early because of it.
Yeah. Well, you should always wait to take the Tylenol PM till after 9. So.
Lost a lot.
That's all I've got to say.
He lost a lot of steam.
Later, guys.
So and then he just ends. He says, "That's all I got to say. Later, guys."
He looks kind of sad.
He does look sad. So this was a video called World Record Vape Puffs. What is it called here? World record for most vape puffs.
Oh, I could do that.
I came across a video of you. What was that on? It was you at your shop and doing these vape.
Oh, yeah. We
the
used to
smoke,
have vape.
yeah.
Yeah, vape, like cloud competitions or something.
Right.
Oh, you did vape cloud competitions?
Yeah.
Yes.
I owned a vape.
People, nobody would
Where
doubt
did I
that.
see that
You know what?
video
I
at?
hosted I owned a vape shop back in 2015, 2016, the Velvet Vapor Lounge down in Quad
Of course,
Cities.
it was the Velvet Vapor Lounge.
Yeah. Velvet Vapor Lounge. And we would host, I forgot what I was talking about. Sorry about that. And we would host cloud competitions and stuff. And that's when
Very cool.
vaping became big.
And I wanted to
first
see
hit the
more
scene.
about Daniel Alvarez getting into vaping
Yeah,
here.
let's see it. Let's get it.
Unfortunately, the audio's so bad.
want to be smoking.
But let's see it.
The audio's so bad that
Alright, guys.
I just decided.
This is a nicotine.
I guess it's salvageable. It's not as quiet as I thought it was.
No.
But I skipped through all of it.
Oh, that'll
We
make
just did a skip around
so
here.
sick.
So we can watch me skipping around here. But
They have dark shit all over.
world record for most vape puffs. I doubt he accomplishes that in this
No.
video. But then I just fish around for another Daniel Alvarez video here. Luckily, I find one. We go down to a soda.
Yes.
And boy, is this a gem. So I just go down to day 96 of him drinking soda for
96 days in a row.
hundreds of days straight.
Yeah.
Because he kept having to start over because he would forget on his phone to say, what day is it? And then,
we're getting a call in. Who is it? Who we got?
Good morning, Matt Ferry.
What up,
You're on
Matt
Drive Time,
Ferry?
David Collins.
Ah.
David Collins, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's that?
Can you hear me?
We
course.
can. Yep.
Oh, how are you guys all doing?
Good.
I
How
don't know
you
where the
doing,
sound
Matt
comes
Ferry?
out on this.
Should I call the Discord instead?
No.
Is the Discord open? Oh, okay.
No, this works great.
Yeah, we can
What
hear
can I
you.
help you with?
Oh, just calling to say hi, like the Blind Mike stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Wish I could have been there.
Yeah, that's
us
too bad.
too.
And then when we left, I'm glad we did too, because the traffic was starting to get really bad.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
good timing that we didn't try to stick around.
It does get pretty bad over there.
Yeah.
Did you see the new King Watch stuff? Well, thank you for the kind words last week. Zach and I very much appreciate it.
Well, I commented that I didn't realize, I've been keeping up on it by myself, and I didn't realize you used an entire episode of just last week's show.
Yeah, and it was not well received by the Des Moines Comedy Scene.
Do you know Matt Ferry? Did you
Really?
meet Matt Ferry
You know
at the
who
Grape
Matt-
Escape?
Yeah, you know who
last
Matt
year?
Ferry is.
I mean, at the Grape Escape or at the Cosmic Oasis.
Yeah, I think I met him that night. You interviewed me. Was he there
Right?
then?
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we met Lori.
Hi.
At Delicious's birthday roast, too. What's up, Delicious?
Yeah, he was there
Yes.
too. What up,
Oh,
Matt?
yes.
I miss you.
Now, Tom Michelson, who I'm a fan of, is also becoming a fan of mine, which is very sweet. He blew up my Instagram DMs this weekend. I got on there and I had like 16 missed messages from him.
Whoa.
Sent me videos and
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, he called me very early in the morning one day and said how much he loved you.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
That's so
From
sweet.
all the kind words you were saying to him. So you got one guy on your side here.
Oh, I like Tom Michelson.
Couple guys on your side, but
Oh, he's an important person. You know, Tom Michelson's going to be president one day.
yeah, he's starting out as the Des Moines president of the Des Moines comedy scene.
He's running for
Nice.
governor now.
Wow.
Yeah, that's next, the governor.
It's a long shot.
I think he's got it. He's got the will.
That's perfect. Yeah. Did you like some of that Blind Mike coverage? I'm glad that you. I'm sorry that you weren't there, but I'm glad that we got to be so close to you at least.
Yeah, I felt your guys' presence.
Exactly.
It was nice.
You knew the area too.
Some guy at work ran over a septic tank system, so then I had to go until about 8 o'clock. So
Oh, bummer.
otherwise I got off a little bit earlier.
Sounds like a load of shit.
I watched a little bit of that the clips last night too on the Blind Mike project, so it was nice. So all the things came together. So
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Would you imagine a good end of the saga, and then we move on, just like anything else.
I think it's the beginning of something new.
You always say that.
Yes,
though.
I agree with
Yeah,
Matt.
well, it
Yeah.
always is, isn't it?
Yeah.
The end is just another beginning.
Yeah.
Matt's always thinking FAP.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
thinking
right.
what?
You're always thinking FAP.
Oh yeah, forward action progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're at the action spot, now you're at the progress spot.
He's
Yeah.
big on acronyms. Matt
Yes.
Ferry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Huh.
But I just want to call and say hi. I gotta get into work now, so.
Well, that's
Oh,
so
yeah.
sweet of you to call in on your drive to work this
Yeah.
morning. Do you have a coffee?
I just got like 3 iced tea monsters.
Okay.
Nice.
It's a lot.
I think when he was there that night for Jeffrey's birthday party, he got to eat some of my gluten-free cake.
Yeah. Yeah. She makes cakes. She knows.
Yeah, it was very good. Yeah. That was just about a year ago this time, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was somewhere back then. So
Yeah.
long ago.
Well, have a great day at work,
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah, Matt.
Have a great.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thanks
We'll
so much
see you
for
guys.
your call.
Yeah, dude. Drive safe. Is
Boy,
good
isn't it great to hear Matt Ferry's voice?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that nice? It's a call-in show. Although we used to have
Yeah.
more online, but it was
Yeah.
making the internet struggle, and there weren't enough call-ins to justify it. So,
So I could call
Yeah,
in,
you
right?
could call.
you could call in, certainly.
Yeah.
Huh.
At any point. Especially now that you've been introduced to the audience.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
Little Daniel Alvarez here. So there's a
Okay,
big
let's
twist.
get it.
I thought this
Get
was
it.
very funny. So we just picked day 96 here of him drinking. This is 6 liters. 6 liters. Daniel
6.
Alvarez.
It is Friday, August 30th, 2024.
That way you know, because he'll cut it in between his liters, so you know it's the same day.
too.
So he starts the music.
And sometimes his mom comes in, right?
Of course, and we get
Yeah.
a lot of mom content in this one.
Yeah.
But so he starts the music and you say, "Oh, this is that's kind of frustrating from my perspective. I don't want to just play copyrighted music throughout but just wait. He turns on some music for this one. He decides he's going to enjoy his 6 liters with a little music today. Such a funny song. It's got the longest lead in. And And then he just does this sexy look at the camera the entire time.
Nice. He has a little growl.
His trademarked half of the leader sitting in frame.
Come around and get over.
Unfortunately, that's all the singing we get,
Yeah.
really. We get a couple of lines.
He couldn't read fast enough, the lyrics. It's all right.
But we do just get, do you see his stare into the camera? And occasionally he'll get coy and look off camera and just look sad. But eventually his gaze will find its way back to the camera.
His gaze always find him.
Very good.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we want to skip ahead a little bit. This is a 25-minute video, but he is going to be drinking 6 liters. So when you think about it like that, it's a pretty short video.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we'll skip to the end of this first liter, I think. We want to see the ends, of course.
1 and a fraction.
This first one takes 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So here's the big reveal. 5 minutes later, I could have found the timestamp for the... Anyway, he is just listening to the same song on a loop. He loves this song. So this is the end of the first liter. You see, it is starting to affect him. And then a harsh cut. That harsh cut made me laugh so hard yesterday. All right, on to the next one.
Does he switch his music up for every leader?
You'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, I'm so
Turn a little
excited.
music on here.
Yeah.
The second leader, here we go.
What do we got?
We got dogs. We got some life in the house. Not only is it the same song, he starts it halfway through.
Yeah. He just jams it.
This is his favorite part. And we start his second. I thought this was a Lipton iced tea yesterday. I don't know what this
Yeah,
is.
that looks like iced tea.
Apple soda?
Maybe it's apple soda.
Yeah, it's apple soda. So he really likes this song. We'll skip ahead. We should just do the 5-second skips here. Get a little ahead. So you see he's sad.
It is Friday, August 30th, 2024.
Someone showering in the background.
Yeah. Maybe they're washing their fresh vegetables.
Oh, do you want a little music while you're showering? I know, a great song.
Oh, it's his mom at the sink in the background.
Yeah, she's
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
You got a mom
yeah.
sighting.
washing dishes.
She's washing something.
She's always cleaning.
It's such a funny long lead in every time. Here he goes.
So, the anticipation.
All right. So we're
Man, he's just restarting the same song over. Man.
We're getting through the second leader here.
Now he's starting to sweat, huh?
You see how sad he gets
Yeah.
throughout this?
Yeah.
All the sugar.
Yeah, that sugar,
This Mexican apple soda. I've never heard of apple soda.
No.
Oh, here we go. We got a mom argument at this point.
Yeah. Okay. Let that one.
Daniel's so cool.
Yeah.
Open this.
All right.
All on to number 3, dude.
Number
he's
3.
on Doritos.
How many does he drink? 6?
6 total
Is
liters.
it all the same?
One of these might be 1.5 liters.
Yeah.
Different sodas.
All right, guys. Soda.
So here he's got some Doritos, which I enjoy.
Yeah.
The pineapple Doritos.
Yeah.
Maybe like a lime Doritos. I've never heard of this. This
Right.
is...
Guys,
I forgot. We'll get a frame on the
Is it
flavor later.
tamarind?
Tamarind, right. But it's this gross brown Doritos.
Yeah, dude,
I've
that
never
would scare
seen...
the shit out of me. I would not drink that. That
It's
looks
the
like
grossest
Mississippi
soda.
water in a bottle.
Yeah, exactly.
Open this.
Get it open, Daniel. Show us how it's done.
All right, let me see some music now.
All right, turn on a little music.
Yeah. Something.
Sounds like they have a lot of people.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, you better turn on some music so everybody can listen to the same
Good
song.
luck, guys. Hold on.
Time to vibe.
Yeah.
Mom sighting.
Let's start it.
Oh.
When I first saw this, it was like that scene in Signs with
Yeah.
the kid's birthday party and the alien walks through.
Oh yeah, with no shirt on.
I shuddered. I said, "Who is that?" Little glance at him, glance at the camera. We see Daniel.
Oh, here comes
I had the music
the
because
theme.
it's boring. I like the music, so I had the music. If it's boring, try to enjoy the music. I have a good taste of music. You learn a whole bunch of good songs from me if you don't know them already, you know?
Oh,
I have
good
good
taste of music. Yeah, he loves Journey.
Maybe he's trying to memorize the song, and that's why he's just listening to it constantly.
He's gonna go sing it to a girl down the street.
I'm starting to.
I think there's a roach stuck in my microphone on the computer.
Okay,
It used to be louder.
that's something we have to.
There was
we have
a
to stop.
roach? Like a bug?
I think that he's driving his family crazy on purpose, but we had to pause this. This is one of the most important timestamps in this video here. We'll just listen.
Sorry about the volume. I think there's a roach stuck in my microphone on the computer. It used to be.
Sorry about the volume, guys. I think there's a roach stuck in the microphone on my computer.
Sorry about the volume. I think there's a roach stuck in my microphone on the computer. It used to be louder.
So gross.
Used to be louder.
Yeah.
Used to be louder, so there must be a roach in there.
Maybe if it crawls around, it'll turn it up.
Right.
Hello?
Who is this?
Oh, Javier, what's up? Oh, yeah, my number, bro?
Javier has his number.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I think a quick reveal so you can try to follow. I think Javier is trying to get a prostitute this evening, and Daniel has some sort of knowledge on how that's done.
Oh my goodness.
So this is a great phone call.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
3 liters in.
For how much?
For how much?
A night?
A night.
I know one for a day. You can get for an hour, but it's only for an hour. $50. $50
Oh,
for an
it must
hour.
be the motel room down the street.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if it's 100.
Oh, it's a motel.
Yeah,
I see.
For an
You're rent by the
hour.
hour.
I'm not sure.
Not a woman.
No.
I've never stayed at a
Well, I
hotel
mean,
for an hour.
You'd want to rent the hotel room for a woman for an hour.
Oh, I
Yes.
see. That's the
Yes.
hour. That's why it's an
That's-
hourly rate.
yes.
I'm not sure. You know, I never checked for an all-nighter. You know, I just checked for an hour. That's what I needed, you know?
Javier, by the way, you're live on Daniel Alvarez's soda drinking video. The Soda King must live in a one-party consent state.
My bad, bro. I don't know. There's one near my house. $50 an hour, though, bro. It's right next to my house.
It's
right there, across the street. All right, I don't know, bro.
Javier's like, can you turn down the music, please? I can't hear you, Daniel.
No problem, bye.
All right. Back to the main event. Yeah.
What the?
Isn't he cute?
He's like, I'm trying to rent that place next to your house just for an hour.
Get to this next liter here.
Yeah.
These must be 1.5 liters.
Oh, because he's
Drinking
on number
4.
3. Oh, he's on 4. Yeah.
It's another apple
And it's a
soda.
different- yeah,
Is
yeah,
that a
yeah.
diet? I
Yeah.
hope.
I mix this soda with orange, so that's why it looks a different color. It's mixed with mandarin, Doritos.
He looks like he's sweating already, dude. I'd be sweating after that much too. There's a lot of sugar.
So yeah, I did that because I didn't have any. My mom drank some of the cigar, you know.
All right. Let's
All
just
right.
get to the end of that 4th liter here. Do you do it, Daniel? If I remember correctly, this video ends very abruptly, and it's unclear if he finishes.
Oh, it looks frozen. He froze that one.
Oh, gross.
So
Yeah.
he diluted it
Yeah.
He put
with orange juice.
Okay.
just like
Uh-huh.
the orange concentrate.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that why
yeah.
it's frozen like that?
Yeah.
Gross. Do you make drinks like that? Are you a bit of a mixologist too?
No.
What do you think about Daniel Alvarez? If he was your son living in your house, what would you say to him?
No smoking weed in the house.
I'd strangle him.
Really? Do you allow soda in the house like that?
I'd say, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. She wouldn't put up
He'd
with
say-
Yeah,
he'd
no,
say,
that'd
"Okay."
be ridiculous.
I'd pause the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, cut the music down. You got to turn it down. I mean, I hear no. Never mind.
Wow. Pointing at delicious.
Yeah. What? I don't know. I listen to music.
No, I never hear your music.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It's not music that you hear.
I'm always making music. It's
Oh,
a
God.
beat to.
I have to yell upstairs. You guys keep it down. I mean,
We're playing
they're
video
horsing
games.
around up there, jumping
Uh-oh.
around
Playing
and
video
giggling
games
and
and
yelling
stuff.
and
winking at each other. For the audio listeners.
Yeah. You know, like when you're playing on like live video first person shooters, you get a lot of like, I'm going to rape you and I'm going to fuck you up good.
What?
Or F you up good and F you from behind and blah, blah.
Well, you don't get any of that on the video games I play on my Twitch channel, David Collins 30.
Well, I mean, yeah. I forgot you got your, yeah. I've been getting notifications on that. They've just been inopportune times.
That's okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
Live
have
on
games?
Twitch.
Oh.
Live on Twitch, David
I
Collins.
only play one game. It's a surprise. Check me out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Get it.
Daniel Alvarez here. He's on his last leader, and it's frozen. What will he do?
He's squeezing the bottle.
Yeah. It's frozen.
And the video
Oh.
just ends.
That's it.
The
He
bottle.
didn't even finish? He didn't
Right.
finish his 6?
Oh, I found this one clip. I don't know if this is a viral video at all, but I did think it was an interesting title, and I wanted to watch it. This is called Highlights from the Bowel Care Seminar. Highlights from the Bowel Care Seminar, everybody.
Bowel.
Okay.
Yeah, bowel.
The bowel.
Wrap the show up with
I'm going to
this.
tell you a little bit of my bowel history. Every Sunday, my
This is a church sermon, by the way.
what? Oh my God.
dad used to go in the bathroom to have his bowel movement. Sometimes I'd hear a little, and I'd go in for my bowel movement. And I would go in, and it was like a green cloud, you know, a toxic
Oh my gosh.
waste dump in there.
Wow,
I
that
remember
sounds
sometimes
toxic.
it wouldn't come out. And when it did, it was kind of like, once I pooped in my pants in school, and I just left it in all day. And that to
What?
me was pooping.
What
I had a
is
young
this?
lady come to me. She said a bowel movement came out of him as long as from her fingertips to her elbow, as big around as her forearm.
What?
She said that once it was in the toilet, they couldn't flush it down. Her husband had to get a shovel out of the garage and chop it up.
Oh my God.
I love bowel stories. Want to hear about some worms?
Worms and bowels. Man, you know, that's an interesting sermon. Was he talking about cleansing himself?
I don't know, but that was strange.
Yeah,
Pretty
strange.
shocking.
Yeah.
Fingertips to her
I mean,
elbow.
you can't kink shame, though.
Fingertips
Everybody's
to
got
her
their
elbow.
thing, right? He got excited over that one, too.
You know,
So
don't you put
big.
at that point, don't you put a glove on and do something about it? You need a shovel from the shed.
Yeah, I think you'd be calling the doctor and stuff is what would be going down.
And all those geese, everybody.
Yeah.
Is that what they are?
Yeah.
Yeah, geese. Yeah.
They're geese.
Canadian geese, yeah.
Well, shaky can.
I don't know what makes them Canadian since they're here in the U.S.
A bunch of illegals in the yard.
Yeah.
Lori, how do you feel about that?
All them illegals out there.
The geese.
Yeah.
I love the geese.
Perfect. Boy, what a beautiful day. Happy Wednesday, everybody. We all just wanted to take a breath and take a moment of silence for all the geese. What a great day. Happy Hump Day, everybody, and we're going to wrap up the show
Day.
today. We have a new episode 10 of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show with Carson Tuttle. I always end the Drive Time David
I
Collins.
like
You're probably
Carson.
aware. You listen to the
Yes.
show with
Yes.
either, an episode of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour reality show or the David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show,
Yeah.
That's how it goes. How are you feeling this morning, David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show's number one fan?
I'm feeling pretty great.
What a great day. Happy Hump Day.
Happy Hump Day.
Thanks again to Delicious for coming with me Friday.
Thank you for having me.
It was very sweet. We
travel
both
along.
put
Yeah,
our
we-
days aside. We
Yeah,
could have had
yeah.
completely different days. We put it aside and we went to Des Moines to
Visit Blind Mike.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that was fun. It was a good experience. Then we get to bring it to the show for you people.
Yeah.
Get going in a live chat. Have a great day.
Heck yeah.
I'm
Cheers.
excited. I like Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Do you like Wednesdays, Lori?
Yeah.
What?
I'm going to be baking 100 cupcakes for Monday.
Dude.
Wow.
Yeah. So she hosts
Good
like,
luck.
Oh, and a couple of cakes. To
she did
take.
like big breakfast yesterday. She does like she's been doing this forever too.
Oh, yeah.
Hosts like a big breakfast. Everybody's always invited. There's
The
always
music and brunch
and
club.
just this. Yeah, it's just a spread of food. Every first Tuesday of every month, free food.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it's a blast. And it's been going on forever.
I made 2 frittatas yesterday.
I'll have to attend one of these
yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
you absolutely.
And then she does a community dinner. What is it? The first Monday.
The last
Oh.
Tuesday of every month at Miss Kitty's Grape Escape, I do a community dinner.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's free food, music.
Yes.
Yeah.
Music and food. And I keep it open till 9 o'clock because we have a lot of our service workers in town that get off.
Of course.
Late. They
Yeah.
want
What
food.
time does it start?
It's from 6 to 9.
Okay.
It typically starts around 7 though, because whenever she said food's ready, typically expected about an hour after that.
Just shut up.
Ouch.
So, yeah.
I only know this from
You can't
Joan.
There's
rush
me.
perfection.
No, you
There's
can't.
me and a kitchen.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And she don't let anybody else in it.
Well, I cook for I shop one day and then I cook the next day all day.
She's got a song about her potato salad and stuff.
Oh, yes. There's a
Someone
song.
wrote about, someone
Well,
wrote the song.
get it on
That's nice.
YouTube.
Yeah,
What
it's
instrument do
it
they
is
play?
on there somewhere. But
Well, I
this
need
shit's
to
funny.
talk to them. People write songs about me. I have a friend that wrote, Lori hates June bugs.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's hilariously close to risque.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Lori hates June bugs.
Yes.
Interesting.
All right.
Well,
cool.
Thank you so much, by the
Yeah.
way, for coming over here this morning
Thanks.
and joining
I'll come
the show.
back if you want me to.
It's wonderful to have you.
Yeah. Troy
Help
will
yourself,
have
we
to
have-
drive you. Yeah,
Do-
have Troy pick you up next time.
Do you want a cornbread
Yeah.
muffin?
Okay, no, thank you.
We have a treat. If you see anything, you're welcome to it. Anyway,
All right. That's our show.
that's it. Drive safe, drive hard.
Drive
That's how we
safe,
end the show.
drive
You know
hard.
that.
Yep.
Do you want to
Yep.
say it?
Get it.
Drive safe, drive hard.
Yep.
David Collins. 30 minutes. Show with David.
Oops.
David Collins. 30 minutes. Show with David Collins.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. I'm your host, David Collins. We have a great episode for you today. Very excited. Episode 10 of this new show that we finally started. I thought to celebrate, we might go through the show today with another top 10 list. Of course, I love top 10 lists. The top 10 moments of David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show. List of top 10 moments. For example, we'll start with number 10. Number 10 comes from episode number 1, where we talked about the Grammys and Beyonce taking the record for the most Grammy Awards from former record holder George Solti. And we still remember George Solti, so if you think of that today, remember, take a moment, R.I.P. George Solti. Not the most fun moment from the show, but certainly an important one. Today's episode, we have a great guest, a couple of great voicemails and emails to talk about, and we should be expecting a call from the Gas Cap Criminal. One thing I wanted to set straight, we did confirm, had a listener get back to us. It was not Five Guys in Milwaukee. Our guest last week was incorrect about that, so I guess we'll just have to wait to see what the answer might have been. Before we start the show today, color of the day. Color of the day today, mellow yellow. Thought a mild color today and maybe a little reminiscent of Earth Day. Color of the day, mellow yellow. We're actually recording on 4/20 today. Don't make too many jokes about that. We got a great guest. We're going to get right to him in a second, and a couple of days before Earth Day. So a bit of a Earth Day themed episode for you. Before we get into it, sponsor of the show today. We love these guys, and we're happy to keep them as a sponsor. Have them back again today. Booth Creek Wagyu at 519 McCow Road, Suite 500 in Manhattan, Kansas. Located just north of Manhattan, Kansas, Booth Creek's ranch was originally developed for world-class whitetail deer hunting. Contrary to the perception of Kansas geography, Booth Creek features deep Wood Creek draws surrounded by rolling hills of lush tallgrass prairie. A perfect place to raise the Wagyu herd. Their ranch, processing plant, and retail store are all within 20-mile radius, allowing complete control of the process. Check them out at boothcreekwagyu.com. Thank you so much, Booth Creek Wagyu, for sponsoring the show again today. Great to have you. Today's guest, very exciting, Carson Tuttle. Carson Tuttle is an amazing stand-up comedian who has performed all around Iowa and the Midwest, working clubs including Octopus Comedy Club, Joystick Comedy Arcade, Teehee's, Sanctuary Pub, and the Lucky Cat Comedy Club. He has also opened for hilarious comedians such as Kevin Brown, Jeffrey Asmus, Clownvis Presley, Weisenheimer, and most recently, Sam Talent. Find him monthly to see him hosting the Red Room Comedy Showcase in Iowa City. Please welcome to the show, Carson Tuttle.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me. I'm very impressed with your research that you found Clownvis Presley.
Oh, we got a great team that sets up these credits. I'm glad we were able to get things right. One thing I wanted to ask right away. Did we miss? I noticed we didn't list you as being on any podcast. Have you been on any other podcasts? Ben's Fellas, Slice of Life. Those are popular. Our guests have been on many of those.
Yeah. I was just on Ben's Fellas just a month or two ago with Marshall Bowman.
Wow, that's great. I'm looking forward to getting on that show pretty soon here. Who are you on that with?
Yeah, Marshall Bowman, who we actually live in the neighborhood, just up the street and down the block from where we're recording right now, is another comic here in Iowa City named Marshall. And Ben went over to his place and they texted me and said, hey, do you want to hop on? So did that a couple months ago.
That's exciting. What a tight-knit group there. Have you done any other podcasts? Other people have done Shot 30 Pod, Chicago Roast Battle, any Chicago Roast Battle possibly. What I really wanted to ask you about opening for Sam Talent, that was pretty exciting. Speaking of podcasts, he was on Joe Rogan just a few days before you got to open him. That's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it was pretty amazing to see a guy that you're opening for in 2 days being on the biggest podcast in the world. And immediately you're
Must
like,
have been a great show, huh?
It was fun. It was awesome.
Did that sell out? I remember hearing something. He said, I'm hoping I sell out Cedar Rapids after I'm on Joe Rogan.
Yeah, he did say that. The moment he said that too, I texted Haley, who owns and manages the club. I said, well, if you're not sold out, you
We're
are
big
now.
fans of Haley. We've actually recorded a couple of podcasts from the Lucky Cat there.
Yes,
Shout out Lucky Cat Comedy Club. Glad that was so successful. Go on. What were you saying about that text?
Oh, yeah. And she said, I think it was going to sell out anyway, but now she said it's guaranteed. And yeah, I've done Alamene's Green Room at the Lucky Cat
Alameen,
too.
we've had that. You know, I'd love to talk more about Alamene's Green Room, but that sound means it's time for our first game. I'm not sure if we let you know at all about that first game or that we do play games on this show. This game, a little about Carson Tuttle, also a teacher, we failed to mention. Pretty exciting to get a teacher on the show. Our first game, rudimentary required reading. In this game, we find out if you've done all of your required reading.
Okay.
We're going to have a handful of books that basically everyone reads before finishing high school. We'll read a paragraph from the book, and you'll have to tell me what book we're reading from. Are you ready to play rudimentary required reading?
Christ. All right, let's do it.
Now, you're probably used to this. Before we start the game, why don't we go ahead and go with number 9 of our top 10 list of top 10 moments from David Collins' 30-minute half-hour show from our first 10 episodes. Number 9, another great guest that we've had on the show is Brody Toopy. One of my favorite new segments that we've had is what Brody's pissed off about this week. We've had Brody calling in and sending in a couple of those voicemails, and that's why he's found his place there at number 9 on our top 10 list today.
Way to go, Brody.
He's sending in some great voicemails.
You made the cut.
Are you familiar with Brody Toopy?
Yeah, I've met Brody a few times.
Comedian. People are really excited that he's getting more shows now, and he's really getting up there.
I'm excited about it.
Round 1 of rudimentary required reading.
Okay. Whew. Go back to 10th grade English. Here we go.
As winter drew on, Molly became more and more troublesome. She was late for work every morning and excused herself by saying that she had overslept, and she complained of mysterious pains, although her appetite was excellent. On every kind of pretext, she would run away from work and go to the drinking pool, where she would stand foolishly gazing at her own reflection in the water. Now, that was a book that you should have read in school. You might be assigning it out there. What do you think that book might have been? We have a character that's running away and going to a drinking pool. Do you have any idea what that book might have been?
I'll take a guess. The Poisonwood Bible. It's a guess, though.
I'm sorry. The answer was Animal Farm.
Oh, Animal Farm. I did read Animal Farm, actually. I just forgot the animals' names.
Go figure. You know, I'd probably say this ad nauseum.
Yes.
If you asked me any other day, I would have gotten that answer right, but I can't think of it right now. I think I say that every day, and it always seems to be that way.
I just remember one of the pigs' names was Snowball. That's all the only animal name I remember from Animal Farm.
Round 2. Would you like to read round 2? You must be good at these.
Oh, I'd love to.
Round 2.
Okay. Round 2. The lawn started at the beach and ran towards the front door for a quarter of a mile, jumping over sundials and brick walls and burning gardens. Finally, when it reached a house drifting up the side in bright vines, as though from the momentum of its run, the front was broken by a line of French windows glowing now with reflected gold and wide open to the warm, windy afternoon.
Give that a few moments to think about. What might that what might that book have been? We have a lawn. Sounds like a pretty nice house. Maybe some vines.
So the big, beautiful house and that type of descriptive paragraph makes me think of F. Scott Fitzgerald. I think that's The Great Gatsby, David. Hey, got it.
It was The Great Gatsby.
Hell yeah.
You even knew the author there.
Yes, I did.
Now, one thing for our audience, anybody just tuning in, of course, I happen to just find myself in Iowa City today, happen to come by Carson's house. Thanks so much for inviting me in, but he does have a dog, so you may hear some of that in the back room.
Sorry, George Michael was very excited that I got The Great Gatsby.
It was a great answer there. I'm glad you were able to get one. I hope you're able to get our last guest, not able to get practically any of the answers correct. So happy that you're having some success.
Yes, I'm
Before
glad.
we do round 3 here, do you like this game?
This is great. Yeah, I love
I thought it'd be a good game for you. We didn't ask, what kind of teacher are you?
I teach social studies, so I do global history.
I see. Well, a lot of these books are historical. Hopefully that's in your ballpark there. Before we start round 3, I thought we might go number 8 on our top 10 list.
Okay.
Number 8 on our top 10 list today is the gas cap criminal's riddle being solved on episode 6. We had a little incident. My gas cap was stolen, and he was calling into the show and offering riddles to try to return the gas cap back to us. Laura from Youngstown, Ohio, managed to solve the answer and give me back my gas cap. So
way to go, Laura.
Thank you again, Laura. That was number 8. Now round 3.
Okay. I'm one for 2 right now.
1 for 2? Maybe we can make it 2 for 3.
Let's
anyway.
try to get a winning record.
Anyway, I keep picturing all these little kids playing some game in this big field of rye and all. Thousands of little kids, and nobody's around, nobody big. I mean, except me. And I'm standing on the edge of some crazy cliff. What I have to do, I have to catch everybody if they start to go over the cliff. I mean, if they're running and they don't look where they're going, I have to come out from somewhere and catch them.
Okay. I think
It might be a little bit of a tougher one there. Do you have any idea what that book might be? Standing on a cliff.
I think
baseball related, maybe. I heard something there, I think.
I think that's Catcher in the Rye.
Wow,
Yeah.
you're really nailing these games here. I'm glad you were able to have a little success on these games today. That's correct. That was Catcher in the Rye.
Yeah, okay. J.D. Salinger. He was a very depressed person.
Wow, you really are knowledgeable on some of these authors here. Number 7 on our top 10 list, episode 5, featuring Jameson Cox. You know Jameson.
Yeah, he's one of my best friends.
A little bit of an interrupter, though, I must say, but a great guest. We had a voicemail come in from a listener from Jamaica on that episode.
Jamaica.
Yeah, it was great to hear. We have a bit of a Jamaican correspondent. It was exciting.
They get David Collins in the aisles.
Looking forward to hearing from you again, B-Dude.
Oh, gosh.
Now, speaking of teaching, when did you realize you wanted to be a teacher? Because I think, well, when I went to college, I didn't know what I wanted to be. And as soon as I saw there was a radio program, I knew exactly what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. It's not like that for a lot of people. Was it kind of like you for that same way? Did you find your route early?
When I was a senior in high school, that's when I decided I want to become a teacher.
And what drew you to teaching? It must be a lot like the stand-up that you perform. It's just a lot like radio. You know, you're always, it's a profession where every day you're performing, you have to be on.
Yeah, I would say the thing that really drew it to me is I had 2 really great teachers when I was a senior in high school. One was a history teacher, one was an English teacher. And I loved their classes so much. And I wanted to be a teacher like that. So that's the thing that kind of made me want to do it.
That's great. And inspired you. We were talking a little about before the show about how you inspire some of your students. So that's great to hear that they pass that on to you. Speaking of Jameson there, I had asked him this same question. We were talking about the stand-up specials that get released on YouTube now. How long have you been doing stand-up? You've been doing it for quite a long time now.
Yeah, I've been doing it over 7 years now.
Have you considered putting out a special? Do you have anything online that documents?
I have short clips online. Don't have a full.
Yeah, you have something
special.
to plug. Make sure you plug your. Now, we had a guest previously. We've had a few guests that change their shows all the time.
Yeah.
Don't even have a show to plug. Our last guest barely wanted to plug their TikTok. I really had to pull it out of him.
Yeah.
Plug your shows. Where do we find you? Make sure you also know he has live shows that you can come out and find too. But where do they find you? Do you have a website? Jameson Cox had a website.
I don't have a website. You can follow me on Instagram at Mr. Tuttle Nation. I post everything from shows to clips to where I'm going to be going to next month. All of that stuff I put on my Instagram. And yeah, that's probably the best place to follow me. I have a Facebook fan page that is called Comedy with Carson Tuttle, actually. And yeah, check that out too. Post stuff on there all the time. But yeah, I host a monthly show at Sanctuary Pub that's called the Red Room Comedy Showcase. We do it usually last Thursday of every month. Our next show is on April 27th. It's part of the Floodwater Comedy Festival.
And you were saying exactly that you were going to be part of that Floodwater Comedy Festival. We're hoping to go do some interviews at that comedy festival. And keep an eye out for that. Make sure you're following us on Instagram at DC 30-Minute Half Hour Show. And if you have any emails or voicemails you want to send into the show or any ideas for any other streeties that we might be doing, make sure you send those to DC30MinuteHalfHour at gmail.com. That's very exciting that you're attached to that festival there. So happy to hear it. Now,
thanks, man.
I asked this to everybody. Everybody wants to know. I think it's a very interesting question. Now, you probably from your students or from your travels, how do you write your material?
Oh, man, that's a good question. I think anytime something comes to my mind, I try to write it down as soon as possible. And then I take all those ideas and I take them on stage and I just talk them out. And usually try to think of like one really good line. If I get one really good line, then I might be able to make it into something else. But yeah, it takes a long time.
Develop your material in the classroom then, would you say?
Sometimes I would, when I first...
Well, you get a free audience there. A lot of people are struggling for stage time, not this guy. Why don't we jump into number 6 on our top 10 list here? Another guest that you're familiar with. Episode 2, we interviewed Ben Woodfield.
Oh, I love Ben.
Host of Ben's Fellas. We confronted him on controversial clips from his show. He actually admitted he was wrong for saying those hateful things. A proud moment for David Collins' 30-Minute Half Hour Show, addressing that controversy to his face.
Oh man,
it's very exciting. I'm known for a bit of a hot interviewer. We'll talk.
Yeah,
about
you
that
asked
on
the
our
tough
top 10
questions.
list. I've heard that before, and one of our coming up on the top 10 list talks a little bit about that too. Do you tour at all, or you just do those local shows?
I'm pretty local right now. I'm hoping to get some stuff going this summer. I can tell you, I'll be going back to my hometown of Lincoln, Nebraska this summer to the Storm Cellar. I'll be headlining a show there on July 8th.
That's great. We have some listeners out there in Nebraska.
Some Lincoln, Nebraska people. That very much surprises me. That's where I started doing comedy too. So it's always fun to go back to the place where I started doing stand-up. And then, yeah, I'm actually going to be headlining the Lucky Cat on August 5th.
Headlining at the Lucky Cat. That's exciting. Also exciting, that sound means it's time for our second game. I hope to hear a little more about that Lucky Cat. Though, of course, we love that. We love the Lucky Cat. Boy, this dog was barking. Didn't even notice it. I'm so excited for that second game here. Second game. A little more on that Earth Day theme, of course. This is a Who Said It game. I hope you like these Who Said It games. This is Who Said It? Steve Irwin or Steve Jobs?
Oh, this is a good one.
Explanatory. We'll go through a quote. You'll have to say, was it Steve Irwin's or Steve Jobs? And then we'll go ahead and listen to the clip.
Oh, can't wait. Okay, I love it. Let's do it.
Round 1. People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing. And it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. Give it a few seconds, give it a thought. Steve Irwin or Steve Jobs? People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing. And it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up.
I'm going to say Steve Jobs. Yeah,
wow,
all right.
You know, we actually ran this through our team, and nobody on our staff was able to get this one correct.
Oh, wow.
The show. So
thanks.
That's awesome that you're able to pull that one out.
The hint was how pretentious it was.
People say you have to have a lot of passion for what you're doing, and it's totally true. And the reason is because it's so hard that if you don't, any rational person would give up. It's really hard.
Good old Steve. R.I.P.
Round 2 of Who Said It? Steve Irwin or Steve Jobs?
Okay, I'm ready.
And guess what, Charles? I don't give a rip whose money it is. I'll use it, and I'll spend it on buying land. Steve Irwin or Steve Jobs? And guess what, Charles? I don't give a rip whose money it is. I'll use it and spend it on buying land. Is that Steve Irwin or Steve Jobs?
Gosh, you can really go either way. Is he buying a wildlife preserve for the land, or is he buying a cryptocurrency mine? I'm not sure.
Unfortunately, you've ran out of time.
I didn't know there was a time limit. Oh no. My gut was Steve Irwin.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look if you would have gotten that correct had you been on time.
Oh no.
Conservation, and guess what, Charles? I don't give a rip whose money it is, mate.
No,
I'll use it. I'll
Irwin.
spend it on buying land.
You're all right. Well, that could have been the right answer.
Should have
there.
gone
If
with
you're
my
just
gut.
A little quicker there.
Should have
That's
gone
all
with my
right.
gut.
We got one more round here. Do you like this?
Hello. All right. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. Happy Hump Day. Everybody's gone. Except Craig. Huge Craig is here. Roar. Look, Craig's scaring away all the geese. All right. Have a great Wednesday.